There it is. AIDS. Hi, everybody.
What? What am I doing here?
What's wrong, joystick?
This is Blake, actually. But I don't know if you remember me, but, you know, the bell rang and I answered.
Oh. Fuck.
Classic Blake.
Fuck Blake. I can't tell. Yeah, I saw hair. Fucking hell.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening anymore. I mean, I don't even look at my co-host before we hit live. I just click it. I'm like, all right, let's go. No one's got time
I don't
for
even
this
know how I
shit.
got here.
I don't even know how you got here. It's a little early.
Well, Sidewind is locked in a basement.
That's nothing new.
So.
That's nothing new at all.
But wait, how is he sharing his sub anniversary if he's locked in a basement?
Hacks. 20 months. You can now hear it. We got a show because someone had to buy a house and it was possibly not available. Give them some breathing room. So we decided, hey, let's just give him a break, which is great.
Yeah, he has PTO now from this show?
100%. Which also brings in next week is going to be a day late. We're doing the show on Tuesday.
Hot tub.
Because Tenacious D is in town. That's their final tour. So I was like, I'm going to go see these sons of bitches. So.
Final tour? Why? They're like 50.
60.
60?
You really think they're going to do tours again? Like, what are they? They're making music? No, they're doing movies and other shit.
I suppose their fan base is probably mostly dead.
They sold out instantly, by the way. Instantly.
Yeah, well.
It is.
And all those dead people who voted in the last election, I mean, same difference.
They probably all bought the tickets. Actually, it was for some reason extremely more expensive here than any of the other cities. By a lot. It's bullshit.
That's
I know. By like 4 times more, if not more. I know. It sucked.
Did you have to buy the tickets in person?
No,
You said you were like there.
I bought it online, but yeah. Minneapolis is the coolest. How's the new house? What do we got?
What's up, joystick? What the hell?
We got the same old shit showing that we don't need anybody to do this show.
Clearly, he's available. He's on a computer, most likely. Maybe.
You could be taking a rest. And also, the amount of drinking required to do this show is quite a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
I have tomorrow off. Except I have to spend the whole day tomorrow getting my fucking garage door fixed. I'm so pissed.
Yeah, I gotta do my job, and they're annoying me, so I'm kind of annoyed at my work. He could be taking a shit. He could be. But yeah,
I could be shitting right now. Is that against stream rules?
As long as you don't show the drop.
Okay. And I don't grimace. You can't grimace.
You look so good. Did you do something new with your hair? Oh,
yeah.
Aww.
I put most of it on my face, and then, you know.
Yep, and the rest from his balls out. That's where that came from.
I got a transplant from my balls.
Oh, you pulled a musk?
Follicles. Is that what happened? What did he do? He transplanted his
ball and ass hair.
Why? It's so curly.
That's what they do.
I thought it was like, I don't know. If I ever had to do it, I would do my tramp stamp, I call it. I have a lower back area with this. You probably saw it.
I've seen it many a times. Oh, it looks like his video is delayed. I know why that's happening, because I have AIDS. Don't worry about it. I'm fixing it. It's a thing I do that I have to do every time for some reason.
At the beginning of the show.
It's because the capture card gets a little delayed unless I restart it, and since I never restart it, but yeah, it's fixed now. It's fixed now.
Oh, good.
Hey, look at that. But no, we got an interesting week ahead of us. We got the show today. We got some high intensity gaming tomorrow, possibly with Conti. Otherwise, it'll be low intensity. Wednesday, I'll be on late for a minor thing. Thursday, Prime Directive. Hell yeah. And then Friday, big dick drinking. Because it's my birthday. So we're going to big dick drink it away.
Shit.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
It's on Friday, you dick.
I know, but I mean, I'm going to have to plan something special for Thursday.
My birthday's still Friday.
I know, but we have a show on Thursday. It's called the Prime Directive. Come watch movies with us every Thursday.
It's your birthday. How are you going to be? 25? Fuck, dude. I'm old as shit.
You may look 25.
Right? I am AIDS amount. I'm 35. I'll be 35. Hey, remember Joystick's birthday? How I stayed up late for him? Yeah, I never get the same treatment. Never heard of the movies. But then Saturday, going to Distillery in the day. So if anyone's in the area who wants to go to a distillery, let me know. You're not 48. We're going to Distillery at 2, and then I'll be streaming after as well. I know. I was like, you're not fucking 48. I can tell 48. They all hit on the young kids named Shorn. The Cougars prowl.
Oh, sure.
Well, I know, once they hit that 40 mark, it's like a fucking safari, and he's the prey.
I think I'm just gonna marry Shorn so he gets a visa, and let's just call it a day. He earned it, you know. He earned it with his exploits on the last trip.
Getting someone pregnant?
Well, that'll take care of the visa by itself, probably.
What did he earn?
I don't know. He was fun. He was a staple in Tool.
That's all it took. That's all it takes.
Well, before I saw him in real life, he wasn't a real person. He was just an internet person.
That's how it works. But yeah, we got the same stuff today. We got Wine Country, we got ghost shit, we got news, we're gonna have to ad-lib our alien shit because Cheeseman's up at St. Cloud. He wants me to read this Tom DeLonge thing. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
I never learned how to read, so I never learned how to swim. I never learned how to read, so don't count on me.
I want to teach you to swim.
I would rather you didn't.
No, it'll be easy. What we'll do is we'll have a couple beers and we'll be in like a kiddie pool.
That's not deep enough. I'm 6'2", baby.
Yeah, you lay down.
Okay.
The idea is you could swim in 3 feet of water without, feeling like the risk of dying. You see how it works?
Oh, see, you're already tricking me. I like this.
Yes. You see how it works? Where you're at full safety level, but we're also able to drink, and you also learn something. It's like the magic school bus.
Okay.
Wow, he's not opposed by this at all.
I mean, in theory, it's fine, but when Monk said I should stream it, and then also we could do it in a stream, theoretically.
The moving water, you'll be freaking out.
But then I'd be staying in the same place because I'd be going against the current.
Okay, yeah. Want to do a stream with drinking on stream?
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll pee to triple stream.
Oh my God, dude, we might break the fourth dimension because I'll be coming. I think I could teach you to swim in 30 minutes.
It's possible. I did sort of learn how to swim when I was like 18. I was in Hawaii.
Nope, doesn't count.
And I was in a swimming pool. And I did sort of do it, and I was like, hey, I learned. And then I never had to try again.
No, it's not. So what I'll do is I'll have a stick that'll have a beer at the end of it. And I'll be like, all right, come get me. Come get the beer. Come get the beer. You can get this beer.
Do you want the shakes to go away? Do you want to stop having panic attacks?
No, as Peter my robe, so did I. That's why I gave it the musky smell. It also adds to fire resistance. No, I think I'm 100% I can get you to swim in 30 minutes where you'll feel comfortable.
Yeah.
It'll be easy.
I think it's too far gone.
We'll get 3 feet, then we'll do 4, then we'll do 5, and then we'll do 6 near an edge. Those are the baby steps.
Okay.
And then we'll practice drowning techniques where I shove you
I'm
under the
good at
water and then
Oh,
I
you don't have to
leave.
do anything. I just sink.
No, you won't. You're gonna realize
do.
on
I
how
don't
much
float.
of a baby bitch you are after you're like, this is all it took? I just had to emulate Laura Croft? Oh my god. Because that's how I learned to swim. Thank you, Tomb Raider.
Tom Brader.
I'm not even lying. That's legitly how I learned to swim. I mimicked the moves of Tomb Raider.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if
Am
my
I-
body works right.
No, it's just a bunch of this and then a bunch of this. That's it. Just mimic the moves. It
Yes.
works. It works. I promise you. Because no one taught
I mean,
me
I've
to
seen
swim.
it done 100 times.
No one taught me to swim. That's how I did it. Legit, how I did it was Tomb Raider. It was Tomb Raider 1, 2, not those sexy animations of Tomb Raider 2. It was the first. And then if you really want to mimic it, you just log into World of Warcraft because those are pretty sick animations. You can borrow my concrete crocs. Yes. No, and there's a new pool opening up. So there will be no one there in the morning. We'll go first thing. And then there will be
Where is there a
beers.
new pool? Why do you know about like the latest pool news?
Well, it's not new pool technically. It's Timba's parents' associations is putting in a new pool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we just go down there, have a couple beers. Can't be glass. We'll use cans and tumblers, and then we'll.
I thought maybe they were putting one in across the street from your house under the power lines.
No, there is a new pool. They're fucking with that water park, but I don't want to do it there. They don't let you bring beer in.
Oh, dumb.
And the alcohol is a very big necessity to the motivation.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make it where you can learn to swim drunk. Because if you can swim drunk, you can swim sober, but you will never be in the situation to swim sober. So why does it matter?
That's true.
You see, logic.
Let's be honest, yeah.
My parents got me lessons to swim. Mine didn't. Mine were terrible. They didn't teach me how to ride a bike. They didn't teach me how to swim. Don't teach me to do nothing.
It doesn't matter though. I did swimming lessons for like 3 years or something because my mom was like, "Why the fuck aren't you learning?" And I was like, "Because I almost drown all the time. I hate it."
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Water.
Swimming lessons teach you the wrong way. You're like, do this, do that. They don't motivate you with alcohol. See, it's the simple things. This is how you do it.
Yeah. Give booze to kids, people.
Yes. And then you're like, all right, now here's the thing. Take your time, no rush. Just make sure you never touch the bottom. Like you'll be in 3 feet, but don't touch the bottom. And then you'll be like, wow, I can stay afloat because you know what you earn for staying afloat after 2 minutes? Another beer.
Beer?
Yeah.
I like
Right?
beer. I'm Judge Kavanaugh. like
Oh,
beer.
You raped girls.
Still like beer.
What's going on, Krillic?
Yo.
I think I gotta turn my gift bot on. We're learning that Sidewinder still can't swim, but we're gonna teach him to swim with beer. I just restarted it. I had to restart it. Krill,
Let's see if it works.
I think. It didn't restart properly. Let me try it again. See, the thing is, I wish I could migrate outside this bot, but I don't want to pay a premium to do it. But I might. Because the ease of me not having to run it sounds fucking sick. So I might actually, then it's work converting it over and all this other stuff. Joysticks looks a little different. I know. Looks sexier, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And beard implant.
Friday stream. Here's what it's going to include. It's going to include maybe marbles, maybe stream racers, maybe some trivia, extreme amounts of drinking, followed by some drunk Tarkov, probably with Baltimore. If he's playing, the odds are I'm going to be playing it too. But have you with the shots early. We're going to be oh man. Do I got to eat that day? I got to eat that day. Got to remember to eat.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, probably.
Turns out humans need food.
It lets you drink
if you knew
longer.
that.
It's the only reason I'm gonna probably do it. I might even eat on stream. I'll have like a fucking frozen pizza there, just chowing on
Oh, I
it.
can't
Just to,
wait.
yeah, right.
Sounds like great content. Make sure it's something really crunchy.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
my mic won't pick it up because my mic
Oh.
is set properly.
What's up, Mike?
Right. Well, soon you'll have one.
Sure will.
What else do we got? I'm really excited for Tarkov because I've been just enjoying that. We got Hunt Showdown installed, so we're gonna probably get called racial slurs a bunch in that, which is always a fun time.
Can't stream that.
Well, as long as I don't encourage it, which I won't, but it's just the nature of that game. People
Is it verbal or is it just like a text?
It's verbal. It's verbal.
Oh man, that's risky business.
They call it to me, man. I don't encourage it. I mute them when they do it, but it's hard to like predict when they're gonna do it. You know, it's just the player base of that game is pretty AIDS. But
who would think that racists are unpredictable?
I know, who would have thunk. And maybe some other party-like games will kind of dive in there. Friday's gonna be just a shit show of drinking and depravity. It's gonna be fucking sick. Oh yeah, pumpkin pie, cream liqueur. Hell yeah! See, I should get a sweet shots. Something sweet to do shots of. Something that's not gonna burn me down.
I always see those pre-made ones, the ones that are like sold in packs of 4 at the liquor store, and it's like fucking gross
awful
shit.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that actually.
Because
I was well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find the one that has the creative bottle and then do that one. Fucking hell. They didn't have Rolling Rock at the Cub Liquor, so I had to get Stella's, and I'm really sad because I love Rolling Rock.
Huh?
I'm on my second.
I can't remember last time I had a Rolling Rock.
They're so good. It's so watery and delicious.
Yeah,
like you feel like you're hydrating. No, it's even somehow.
I feel like I can drink Miller Lite on this show, but not the other one because I'm holding out for a sponsorship on that one. So this is just a guest appearance.
I should reach out. Thank you for reminding me. I was gonna do this. Kharkov. Do they have swag? Does Kharkov have swag? Kharkov decor. I would love a Kharkov sign on my bar. Like that would be so cool. You do that. Like you should reach out. Well, not for the sponsorship, but for the for signs and shit. Like I'll even pay for it. I don't care. I don't know if I want
sponsors. There's so many better options.
Because it's so bad that it'd be funny that there's a sign on it.
Well, yeah.
I mean that's why. All right, let's start. I'll do like Svedka. Let's look at if Svedka has any signs.
Oh, they probably do. They have clever marketing too. At my liquor store, it says it has a robot and it says voted best vodka of 2035. So it's like from the future.
Can I steal that? Can I steal that?
Uh-huh.
All right, tell me which one. Let's go.
Legally, I just gave you permission.
Okay, perfect. He said I could do it, everybody.
Yeah.
I think I'm legitly going to do it. Like reach out to him. Like I'm just gonna have the same copy pasted stuff, just shotgun a bunch of them, and see if I can get any decor. Like, hey, I stream, you know, I got this. I have a bar, and I love your product, and I would love to have a sign. Is there any way I can buy one? See, I'll emphasize buy one, and then they'll just ideally send it, because that's called manipulation.
Who owns Kharkov?
I looked for their website even, and I couldn't find it. Like, they don't have a website, which is fucking
Crosby Lake
weird.
Spirits Company.
No, they import it. They don't own it. It's Russian based.
Gross.
So
we're not supporting Russia, are we?
I mean, I play Tarkov.
Yeah, but that's. Is it from Russia?
Yes. The web servers are here, though. They don't need a website. Clearly not. No, that's a good idea. I am going to do it. If I had a sponsor, though, I would probably come. Like, they wouldn't have to pay.
Oh, hey,
just give me booze.
Speaking of sponsors,
Mavericks. Oh, that shirt's upstairs. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm sure we'll hit it later, but I have breaking news. 2024, they're dropping Mankato from the name. Just going to be Minnesota State University.
I like
just found that out yesterday. I know, but
they
apparently
can
are
you give me
terrible
an XL shirt as well? I need to send that to Joystick, and yeah, and any more swags. Bar sign. They have bar signs.
Yeah, I'll talk to my agent.
Yeah, but please, sure, he's my contact, so we can have more swag. Remember that observation duty game that gives you anxiety?
Uh-huh.
So I've been tweeting the guy every now and again. He responds to my tweets. Every time I've tweeted at him, he responds to me. Which obviously he doesn't have like a huge fan base, but he doesn't respond to everybody. So I feel like we have this like sexy connection going on here.
Yeah.
So I did call him a cock tease earlier, so that was good. But I'm hoping that's going to turn into something good too. Also, if anyone's familiar with the games Chila Arts, I played a couple of them. They're Japanese horror games made by these brothers. I'm supposed to be in the next one.
What?
Yeah. I don't know in what
Crazy.
capacity. Not like either my logo will be in there or
Thanks,
something.
Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. And yeah, so I'm excited for that too. I'll be in the next Chila art game, and I can't wait to play it. It's called Bathhouse, which is amazing. As a collectible, probably a collectible, but possibly NPC.
That'd be sweet.
But the NPC will just be like, ugh.
Can you be naked in a bathtub or
God,
some
that'd be
other
hot.
bathhouse thing?
I think it's just gonna be a collectible or some form of collectible, but that's okay. I'm
Gotta
okay
start
with that.
somewhere.
I like the games. I really do. And knowing forever that is me in it is going to be pretty fucking awesome. I legitimately think it's pretty sick, and I'm great. And I'm going to try to get an observation duty. I'll be like, hey, what can I do what do you need help with? But also, what can I do to add like the fourth dimension of cum in there or something? That'd be pretty sick. So that's the key, is just start like reaching out to these indie developers.
Ooh, you could have Joey's aioli on the counter in the kitchen somewhere in observation duty. It disappears.
I would totally give them like, hey, if you need decals, like you can throw this. This is an aioli brand. It's mine.
It's totally real.
It's totally real. But if you want like extra decor, like there we go. Boom. There it is. Actually, what I would opt to do is have you like print it out, have you holding it. Or no, you holding something. Then we screenshot it, and then we print it, put it on the label, so now it's holding it again. So then it looks like a real-life version of Joey's aioli. I'll be like, here's a cartoon one, here's a regular one.
I know there's a word for that when you have a mirror within a mirror thing.
There's a picture in that picture!
Yeah, but there's a word for
no,
it. I can't
Third
think
Rock,
of it.
anybody? All right, that's fine.
That's an obscure reference.
Is it? Who's in Third Rock? Fucking plebs. The Shatner's in Third Rock. Show didn't age well. I tried watching episodes recently. It's pretty fucking awful. So did News Radio. I love News Radio. Shit does not age well at all.
I love News Radio. I've watched it somewhat recently. Not super recently, but
yeah, but a lot of it, I don't think it aged well. I think there's like
it's
funny moments
campy.
from nostalgia. Yeah, there's nostalgic moments that are great, but outside of that, not so much.
And Phil Hartman's just a fucking genius. Anything he touched is amazing.
Not his wife.
Oh, wait, she killed him. So that's fine.
That's what I was. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is that too fucking soon?
No.
Or is that
It's been like
insensitive
20
joke? It's been more than 20 years.
20 years is 92. Oh God, Jesus, I'm old.
It's when Small Soldiers came out,
like
so 98. So
25,
24 years.
yeah,
24, 25 years, yeah. I only know because Small Soldiers was like his last role.
I'm sure that's the legacy he's proud of.
I like that movie.
Oh yeah, Beast on I have a cold. Sorry, and it caused me to grow tons of facial hair for no reason.
But weird because he's not able to grow that outside. So,
Yeah.
so mean for no reason. And also, what was his other the one with Matthew Perry and they're going west? Wasn't that Chris Farley's last movie? Yeah,
that was a good movie though. Almost Famous. Or
Almost
Heroes.
Famous. Almost Heroes. Yeah. Almost Famous is a different movie. Yeah. That was actually not that bad.
I
of a
liked
movie.
it. I think he died during the shooting of it, so that's why it didn't get like I don't know. It wasn't finished the way it should have been, but it was still good.
I like there's one line in that movie that I can't explain. Well, can I explain? I'll try. There's one where because I was a young kid when it came out, right? I was dumb. I didn't understand things, and it's the one where he's trying to read the sign. So Chris Farley's like, and he's like trying to sound like he's doing it, and then the slave says it's this and he yells at him, and I was like, why is that a big deal that he knows how to read? And I was like, oh, American history is awful. Oh,
that's a good point though, Monk. The larger gentleman comedians always seem to do a Western movie before they die.
and a bunch of coke.
Yeah, and food. God damn. I don't remember why they used to put it on the news. John Candy's used to get his groceries delivered, and somebody got a hold of the receipt, and it was like mac and cheese, bacon. Like it just was like a laundry list of things to kill you.
That was because if he was Canadian, they love their bacon.
Yeah, but they
Dude,
call
Richard
it ham.
Lewis isn't funny.
I'm not crazy about Richard Lewis.
Yeah.
I like him on
Curb
Curb.
Enthusiast. Yeah, Curb is fine, but that's because he plays
He's
himself.
a good straight man. Yeah, he's like a straight man in that. He's not like a comedian. He's not funny. He's kind of just like
An asshole.
He's a straight man. Yeah.
Chris Farley's was almost no. He was talking John Candy's. Chris Farley's was just his grocery list was a bunch of Coke.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it was. Chris Farley wasn't angry at all. He was one of the nicest guys. He was a good lad. Yeah. He just played like that role from SNL. I mean, and also,
yeah, I mean, there was a lot of sad clown though that they didn't really. I mean, his friends have talked about it.
Oh, Lewis is not too angry. I think Lewis is just boring. Unfortunately, I think it's just flat out boring. I think a lot of those SNL, as we talked about why SNL's on the bottom list, I think SNL is overrated as fuck.
I have
Even
never
old
agreed with that. I like SNL. I like SNL. It's a tradition, man.
Yeah, you like it because it's a tradition.
Yeah. If it started today, I mean, fuck, that's disastrous. But
yeah, exactly.
I've heard rumors that it might be over in 2 years because it's the 40th year and they might just end it.
They won't. Everyone wants money.
Well, because Lord Michaels is retiring, and the last time he quit the show, it almost got canceled. So he's
that was
like
forever
the only person
ago,
that can do it.
It depends on the season. No, I think all the seasons are shit. I think even the old stuff, besides maybe you get one tagline like more cowbell, I think outside of like maybe like this one spot here, one spot there, the show is terrible. The only thing I kind of do appreciate about that is still done live, which I didn't know it was still done live. I thought they pre-recorded it for the most part.
No, I mean, they do have their pre-recorded sketches, but think of all the fucking actors, man, that have come out of it. Like, you wouldn't have like fucking Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, Tina Fey.
I'm okay with that so far. Poehler, like, haven't really sold me yet. Give me someone else. Give me someone I care about.
Jesus Christ, Eddie Murphy. Like,
was he SNL original?
Yeah, that's where he started.
Eddie Murphy. Okay, I'll agree with you there. He's good, lad. Continue on.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
John Belushi. I didn't really. He was dead before I knew who he was. Really.
But Chevy Chase is a
Phil Hartman. Yeah, Phil Hartman, John Lovitz, Chris Rock. Perfect. Thank you, chat.
All right, I like to see with Phil, but even season with them in it, I don't think their skits are that great. I mean, Coneheads for fuck's sake, nah, yeah, because everyone's brain was dumb.
Yeah, Steve Martin's the other one. I think.
No, he was something else first.
Because he was Coneheads, right?
Yeah, he was because he has the highest lead of hosting it. He never was in it, I don't think.
Yeah.
He was a host, as far as I'm aware.
But why was Coneheads so continuous if he was just hosting? He must have been on the cast.
He hosted it 15 times. Yeah. Dan Aykroyd was in a different show first, though. He was in one of those Canadian ones. Yeah, the Canadian ones. And I knew him from there first, and that would have took him off. Chris Rock, you're probably right. Chris Rock was on SNL?
Oh, yeah. That's where he started. He was on the same time as Adam Sandler. That's why they're like best friends.
Oh, there we go. Well, man, it's weird how I don't remember a single skit he was in, so clearly he didn't do that well.
Well, you obviously don't watch the show. You just, I agree, because I watched it a lot when I was growing up. But then I quit for like 10, 15 years, and I remember one of my roommates was watching it. I was like, why are you watching this shit? And he's like,
Norm Macdonald's one I will concede with, though he is one that was prominent on there. But then he also kind of tried to ruin his career. Didn't work. But they tried.
He was fucking great.
They definitely fucking tried. Yeah, man, Norm, I miss Norm already. Not as talented as this show? Fuck no. I mean, guest stars here make it. They here actually has content. We're not gonna just ring bells and like talk about mayonnaise on our face or ranch. I hate that skit, and they play that skit all the fucking time. The one we're doing like taste testing for ranch for like a marketing thing. I fucking hate that skit, and I hear it all the time. The genius Rob Schneider. We don't want to talk about Rob Schneider. he went off. He's pulling the Sorbo strategy, where it's you go off your rocker and hope to become relevant again.
Do you know his daughter is a country singer?
Yes, you know who she is. No, not a country singer. You know her song.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't know. Yeah,
she's super alcoholic, apparently.
Rob Schneider's daughter until recently.
Yeah, it's what's her fucking face? Ellie King.
I can't remember.
Ellie King.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. So she was in she apparently like when she was on her tour even here when people saw her that I know, she was apparently like super blasted up on there.
Nice.
So why not?
I can't help but feel like we're doing our show right now and not Soggy. Right?
No, that's a Soggy right. We talk about everything in the beginning. What beer count are you on?
Yeah.
I'm
2.
on.
Well, yeah, I'm almost done. Oh, this one's pretty good.
I got a half a beer left.
Yeah, I can.
I'm on 2.
Don't we have to do fuck yous and all that stuff?
Yeah, we work on it. Don't tell me how to run the show, joystick. Chill
No,
the
I
fuck
know.
out.
I can tell. I can tell that you're trying to time out wine country.
I got a few's are special sacred moments where AIDS. But if you really want it, you rushing McRusherton of Rush.
I'm trying to help you time out wine country.
I don't need to time it. Fuck you.
It's the fuck you.
I know joystick likes to sit in the
Totally
back seat
joystick.
and let you do everything. I'm trying
Fuck
to
you.
help you, keep with the timing.
Tool and
First
Tibet,
up
is
for the
this a
fuck you
rapping
of the
name?
week
Are you a rapper, Tool?
is Kevin Sorbo. So one, he's also said this wonderful tweet: hypocrisy is palpable, but also the irony. Also, Antifa is back again.
Antifa.
I guess. He says we're very inclusive. We love everybody except you're racist and evil. Well, no, it's an idea. Like you can hate someone's ideology not because of the color of your skin, unlike certain alt-right people and who, like the best story I can tell because he said this. We're very inclusive. He's being ironic against the left. The reason is because there was that one transgender who was a conservative, and they went in. They were up on the thing for one of the election things, and they came out. Yeah, well, no, to like give speech, like, hey, vote, whatever.
Oh.
And it was weird because they were shocked that no one took them seriously, and also were mocking and hateful towards them. Who would have thunk? I just gotta hold on. I gotta mute this.
Huh.
Oh my god. Okay, so he shared a 9/11 video.
What?
And it has sound of silence
what?
on it, and I'm pretty sure Disturbed didn't give them the license for it.
Well, nobody's gonna notice because he's so fucking irrelevant. Like,
Both of them? Yeah, you're right. My god. Like
we're talking about Sorbo, right?
Yeah, both at this point. What else was I gonna say here as I pull up all my I should start printing shit out. Oh, Al, you texted me. You know, to effect.
He had another tweet that said, so MAGA conservatives are fascists, but Antifa is an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about how. Let's go to Ted Cruz, this idiot. He's saying, once again, pretty much, woke left people are trying to take away guns, and it's bad.
Yeah.
What's with this gun thing? I don't understand it. Like, okay, I don't care if some people have guns. I don't care. Just don't shoot schools with them, please. And what country was it that has penalties, like extreme penalties, if someone uses your gun in a crime? Or if you don't, it's even Maryland. Maryland has a law where if they find out your gun is not safely stored in a case, they take it away. Who would have thought?
Okay. My mind just got blown.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I've always wondered why Ted Cruz is such like a staunch fucking conservative and guns, blah blah blah, because he doesn't really fit the mold of Texas at all. So
He's
I
Canadian.
just googled. Yeah, what the fuck? He's from Calgary. That's so funny.
You didn't know he was Canadian?
No, I just looked it up.
You can't tell by his weaselly face.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously. But what a fucking asshole.
Wow, you're even mad on
He's
more
just
than
like he's like playing a character. Like he doesn't believe
Yes.
any of this shit.
I don't think he does. It's all
I
about
don't
staying
either.
relevance and money. That's it.
Yeah. And to fucking rile up his constituents, you know, like
That's the only
they're
way
like,
he keeps getting
He
reelected.
like gun.
No,
He
it's
like gun. I like
the
gun.
only way these people are staying reelected is they're fear mongering and hate mongering. That's it. That's it. That's how he's
Fucking
staying.
assholes.
He's a piece of shit for it. Thank you for just realizing that.
I mean, I usually tune out at this segment, go to the bathroom, have
You
a cigarette.
son of a bitch. I lost my story that I was doing. Hold on a second.
Was it his tweet about fucking schools?
No, the next thing.
Or wait.
So
By the
I'm
way,
just gonna
Joystick,
Google it. Got it.
set me up fucking beautifully for this show. Like, he gave me everything I needed. I just had to fucking study it. I didn't have to do any of my
I agree, Lucy. I agree. Here is the next one. This douchebag. Now, who's this douchebag, you might ask? Well, this
I do
is
ask.
this is a man charged with tampering with a 14-year-old's medication. Instead of giving him lithium for his mood swings and everything, he switched out the drugs for laxatives.
Oh, fuck off.
Yep.
I think you can have withdrawals from lithium too. That's like the highest grade depression you can get. Like, medication.
Yep. And also fucking with someone's medications is pretty fucked. So this guy's a piece of shit for it. He even looks like a piece of shit. He reminds me of a Pawn Stars guy, though.
How did he, like, is he a parent, or like, why is he in charge of somebody's medication?
Let's see. I don't think he's a parent.
Why is his collar all fucked up like that? It's like sideways.
It doesn't say how he knows him. That's weird. But he did it. The mother found it and turned him in, so I doubt it was a spousal thing. I think it was like maybe a store
like
clerk or something, or a pharmacist. That is illegal.
Oh, and then he was probably
that
taking the
definitely
lithium
is.
for himself. That would make sense if he was swapping it out so he could take the lithium for himself and maybe like resell it or take it himself. I don't know.
Yeah, or yeah. It was probably. Oh no, he walked in the house.
Oh. So it wasn't like a calculated.
No,
like-
he probably knew him. He probably knew the kid. Yep. He just started
kid's
swapping
okay.
it. He is. He stopped taking his medication because of it was making him ill and everything. And then the mother put a spy cam in. In one of those haircut ponchos.
Hello, sir. You're under arrest. We're going to put you in a poncho now. You have the right to remain hairless.
Oh my god, is that
stuff.
this? Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about you making those comments.
What? Because of this?
Yes! Bamboozled!
It was me the whole time. You thought it was joystick.
I'm surprised you kept that on the whole time. I knew that was irritating.
I was going to do it until Wine Country when the graphic ran, and then I was going to take it off and be like, "Hey, I'm here!" But I got sick of it. Hair is the worst.
Okay, Baldy. Cheers to this again. Fuck. Oh, I gotta slam this fucking thing. Fuck! I hate Stella's too. Why can't I just have Rolling Rock?
Because why do you only buy things in green bottles? That's the real question.
I feel like they'd be easier to drink. They're not. All right, let's go to Wine Country. Let's get this. Well, let's get this fucking fuck face out of here. And that was the fuck you of the week, guys. Man, I can't wait till I fix my buttons. Zoom! Man, that zoomed out fast. All right. That was wonderful. I actually got a way to do it. All right, that's fine. Let's go to the one place that gives you AIDS. That was a quick cut. Because my buttons don't work!
No!
We're doing that again.
Graphics.
I know, my buttons don't work. I just realized it. I have AIDS. Let's try that again, shall we? I don't know how I'm going to do that.
That's fine. We're fine.
I'm
We don't
mad
have to
about it.
leave and come back. We'll get the outro maybe.
There we go.
But
But I ended it out early. It doesnn't matter.
All
All
right.
right,
I did
cheers,
the
fuck it.
sound.
Wine Country.
Oh, this is the thing. We have a rubric.
How do we do it? Tell us how we do the rubric.
I don't know. It's the aroma and
You
taste.
don't even know.
Joystick, why didn't you send me this in Discord? I don't remember the 5 things.
So here's how we rate things. We're gonna drink wine. We're gonna rate it on 5 things: color, clarity, aroma, body, taste, and finish.
Hold on, I need a pencil. Let me write this down.
You gotta send yours into Joystick, because I'm not recording yours.
Oh, man.
I know.
Okay. Aroma. What was it again? I'm actually writing this down.
Are you really?
Yeah. Go on.
Hold on. Oh god, this thing was a venti cork, boy. It's color, clarity, aroma, body, and taste and finish.
Body. Taste.
You're legitimately writing it down. This is amazing.
I know. Aroma, color, clarity, body, taste. There's 6 things? I thought there was 5.
No, color clarity is 1 thing.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I just happen to have my notepad and a piece of shit pen sitting there. I have a fucking computer that I never use. I should just use that.
I had several glasses when I got home from work, and I'm feeling fine. See? Lucy even feels fine. Sounds like we're ready to venture the deeps. God, I'm so pissed about that still. We're going to beat that fucking game next time. We're not quitting until it's beaten. I even broke my keyboard, so it would never happen to fuck again.
What game?
We dive deeper into the balls. All right, so what'd you get?
So
we call it.
I went to lunch with my mother today,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "What's
Mama's
that?
boy.
Why do you like?" Well, she paid, so you know, I got something. I was kidding. I was like, "What was that wine you always tell me about that you like?" Because I've never tried it. It's called Freak Show.
Oh, I had
You guys
that.
might have done this.
I have done that.
Did you do it on the show?
I have. It's my 5th wine I did.
Did you do the Cabernet?
Michael Cabernet Sauvignon, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yep.
I'm 2 for 2 on wines that you guys have already done on the show.
Yeah. It's a Michael David joint made in
Sure
Glacier, California.
Also, winery 2022 or 2020 winery of the year. So maybe you had it pre this winery.
No, it was 2020.
Fuck. I want to be original. Let me be original.
Oh, go ahead. Tell us what you think.
Smells like wine.
Well, do what Joystick does and read the bottle.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's going to influence what I say it to.
I know. That's why. No, I'm joking. You should be a band and tell them what you think.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think it even has a description, honestly.
Some of them do. Some of them don't.
All it tells me is that women shouldn't drink it. Jesus.
While pregnant, you dick.
well, either way. All right. Smells like grapes.
Uh-huh.
That were filtered, that were put into a tube sock and then crushed up and squeezed into a glass.
Tube sock.
I'm really not getting any notes of anything other than dirty socks.
How would you rate its color and clarity?
Very dark. I like that part, I guess. So wait,
Out of
color
5.
clarity, I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 on color clarity just because it's like it doesn't look watery at all.
Look, write that down. There we go.
Oh yeah, 5.
Clean or
I can't write
dirty?
with my left hand.
Clean or dirty tube socked?
Dirty for sure.
Okay, that's how it got dark.
Aroma's getting a 2 just because I mean it could be worse. I might have COVID. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Let's give it a little taste.
Did you let it breathe?
I opened it like 45 minutes or an hour.
Yeah,
ago.
but the oxidization doesn't happen. Whatever. All right, just do you. Sorry.
I mean, it's good. It just doesn't have like anything distinguishable about it.
What
It tastes like a Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm so bad at this. I'm really not like.
Keep drinking until you figure it out.
Okay, raisins. I'm gonna say raisins.
So it's dried grape.
Adjacent. It's a grape adjacent.
No, it's a grape dried.
Oh. earthy. It's very earthy. I'll say that.
Okay.
It tastes like dirt. It's like the time I was in the mall. Okay.
Okay. Describe that time.
No, because that's your bit. I'm not going to be able to.
Fine, you're at Lids.
Okay, I'm at Lids, and a drunk customer comes in, and he's trying on hats. Picks a purple one. Looks just like Cabernet Sauvignon. And he's hammered. He's like, I want to buy this hat. But then, instead of going to the counter to purchase it, he takes a piss in it. And conveniently, he has a glass underneath to soak up the liquid that's filtering through the hat. That's what this tastes like.
What?
I don't know.
This is the weirdest Lid story I've ever heard. And they're always at tryouts, Lucy, anytime.
Yeah, Lucy, you're up next week. Joystick got fired. I don't know if you found that out yet. But he's having an HR issue for all of his misogyny and hatred towards women.
It's funny because it's true.
We can afford to hire an HR department for this show.
Right? All right, what about the finish?
Finish is good. It doesn't really linger. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste good. It's okay. So body, what did I give it? Body, I'm gonna give it a 4. Taste, I'm giving it like a 2.5. Can I do halves?
Nope.
Yeah, 3. It doesn't taste bad. It's so neutral. Like I don't really get anything from it. Finish, I'm gonna give it 5 because it's pleasant. It doesn't linger. Tastes fine. Freak show, ladies and gentlemen.
So
what's this, by the way?
What's the average?
Oh fuck! I have to do math.
Yep.
Okay. Well, luckily I have a calculator. 2 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 divided by 5? 3.8.
That's actually
calculators. This segment brought to you by calculators.
That is 0.4 more than I gave it, but pretty fucking close.
It's not bad, Mom. I apologize.
All right.
Liked it more. And for $20, that's another big disappointment.
Holy fuck! Yeah, mine was in a can.
Oh.
Mine is Castellina. It's called. I thought it was a Chardonnay, but it calls itself white wine, so it's something else, right? I'm using my 41th parallel right there. Oh, sorry, I'll show it again. 41th parallel, Minnesota, Wisconsin, right there. Boom, 41th parallel. So, cheers.
That's not a wine glass.
No, I broke mine. Did you know I broke mine last week?
You have one wine glass?
With a stem.
Why would you use a stem?
Well, because it looks nice.
Bottomless, baby. That's
yeah,
how
I like I fell asleep at my desk and knocked it off. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was great. So the color clarity of this also looks very clear. It looks very mead-like, like a little lemonade maybe. I actually quite find it pleasant. I'm giving it a 4. Aroma, it's you get the heavy grape smell, but you get a little hint of flowers. Maybe what's the canned fruit company? What's the canned fruit company? Dole's. It smells like Dole's pineapple.
Oh.
Yeah.
So syrupy, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
no,
like
the canned part. No, it's the can. So you get that little tin, like artificially, like sweetness to it too, but a little tin there. Sure.
Yeah. Sometimes they use it in drinks in bars.
Body's good. Very watery, very just flows down easy. Tastes actually quite pleasant too. Very, very sweet though, but it's supposed to be, it's called dry white wine, and I don't get that at all.
What kind is it again? The Sauvignon Blanc?
No, dry white wine is what it's called.
That's all it says on the bottle?
Yeah, I thought it was a Chardonnay, but dry white wine is all that's on the bottle.
Not very convincing. I mean, that's not even a type of wine.
Yeah, it is. It's because its blend doesn't have a full name. See? So a finish, you could use some more finish. It's really, it comes and goes real fast. So it's like you're going into a mall, right?
Yes.
And you're like, Mom, I want to go to KB Toy Store. And then she hits you. And like, no, we're going to Macy's and Montgomery Wards.
Ugh.
And then you go in there, she buys whatever useless shit that no one ever needs.
She buys you clothes.
Yeah, probably. And then we leave right away without going to KB or the candy store. That's exactly what this is.
And she makes you go into the fitting room and try everything on.
Dude, don't get me fucking started with that shit. I hated the fitting room.
Oh, it's the
Like,
worst.
it's the worst. But I gave it 4 across the board. It's actually not that bad. It only cost $10 too. So hey, what I was trying to do when I got this wine is there was a deal at Total Wine, a bottle of wine for a penny. And I was like, sweet, it's in my rewards, but it wasn't in our state. I was like, why even show it to me then? 4 across the board isn't bad.
That's bullshit.
I enjoyed it. I think it wasn't that bad. I thought it was a fine endeavor. +8s. Any last words on your wine?
It's fine, and Mommy disappointed me again.
What else is new?
So she doesn't watch the show.
Hey, we're here.
Oh, we're back. Back in Japan. What is the set behind
This
us?
is not Japan. It's its own
What?
world. It's its own
I assumed as
cityscape.
much.
Yeah.
I
Although
mean,
we
it's
will be
very
getting a new
Japanese
set.
influenced.
Yeah, we're gonna get a new because the geisha there. All right,
Well, in general, I mean,
we're gonna get a new set soon. I got a lot on my plate right now. Did I mention Friday we're gonna be getting drunk real fast, real hard? It's gonna be hot.
you did.
Sweet. Let's watch some shit and bitch about it.
Oh, okay. I feel like we're cruising through this.
We're not. We're not.
Okay.
1 hour's about when we get here. Hey, look! You're back there. How do you like those monitors? They're nice and crisp, right? Good old CRTs.
Oh, wow. It's actually funny because this is exactly what my setup is like. My camera's here and I got 2 monitors on each side.
Well, obviously, this is real rooms. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I just got teleported. I'm used to this type of thing.
So
I'm just glad I'm not Ed Sheeran this week.
I know, you guys are a fucking twat. What has he even done for anybody besides nothing? This is where we're gonna watch a ghost video, talk over it, and then bitch about it.
And one of us might get up to pee during the video.
I'll pause it.
No, I don't, not yet. I'm fine right now. I'm just saying this would be the time to do it.
No, it wouldn't.
An indoor home security camera captures something pretty creepy on footage.
Doubt.
Not much info is given on this video, but it still speaks for itself. A child is walking through a kitchen when suddenly they stop to look at something. What happens next is
Mother was
beyond
naked.
strange.
We've all been there.
Take a look.
I like the doll on the counter. Okay. No, she handed it to it.
Yeah. That's fucking bullshit. Why is she so calm? Oh, that was weird.
She was
That
kind
was
of
weird.
feisty. It didn't look like a tug
Why-
job, though. But also,
The child,
you don't think a
without
ghost
warning,
Why
could
is
take
the
it from
camera
a
there?
child?
and stares at something
Why is
as
the
if
camera
someone
there in
were
the first
blocking their
place?
path. They then have a conversation with who or whatever it was that they were seeing. Now, the possibility of this being a child
No.
with an overactive imagination
Yes.
isn't ruled out, but the way in which they interact with this supposed imaginary friend is what
Yeah,
frightens
and there's
the mother
two
of this
things.
child.
That's I don't know, man. I don't
Rosie
know.
B,
I usually
the mother
agree
in
with you
question,
guys.
thinks that this may have been a ghost or some otherworldly entity that was
Oh, she's
forcefully
walking
trying to take
forward,
away
not
her
being
daughter's
pulled
toys.
forward.
But
She was
She's
walking
really good at
forward.
acting.
is the fact
a really good
that when
actress
Rosie
for-
asked her
She
daughter
lost
as to who she
her
was talking
balance
to,
and her
she
center of gravity
responded
a
by
billion
saying that it was
times.
a little girl,
Twice?
not a little boy.
Yeah.
Overall, though, this video is quite strange.
If it was a little boy, she's
The
looking
mother
up.
has yet to find out the history of her home, as she
See,
thinks
she
this
gave
might
her
be
away her
an
balance.
occurrence. But until then,
So
this
my
video
only thing
remains
would
a
be like
mystery.
fishing line, but why? What's their motivation to do this?
because she's a twat and wants views.
On May 30th of 2016,
That looked like a
pretty
face.
believable.
car accident
It was
had
believable
occurred
with
on a
most of the
Brazilian
shit.
That
highway
looked like a
known
lot
as
of-
262.
That looked like a lot
The
of
driver of
pareidolia
this
in that
vehicle
truck.
lost control of his wheel, causing him to veer off the road and crash his car.
Why is he holding his
Unfortunately,
steering wheel like
he
that?
did not survive this accident.
Oh shit! Well, he did.
Upon hearing about this, a
Uh-huh.
TV news crew was sent out to report this incident.
That's
They arrived on
slow
the scene
news night.
and began to report. But after filming the incident and showing it to audiences, people noticed
Okay,
that
this
something
I might
very
believe a
strange
little
appeared
bit.
in the footage.
Let's see what happens. Please be
The
something
following
real.
is the video that was taken.
Because if this is an actual news agency,
vítimas que seguia em outro veículo viu pelo retrovisor o momento em que a caminhonete capotou. A suspeita é que a motorista tenha tentado desviar de um
that should
animal
not
que
be his
cruzou a
actual
pista.
legs.
Um local onde há
This
muito
must be
mato.
Portuguese.
Whatever. Go Brazil.
Shut up. Yeah, it's Portuguese.
Oh, I said Portugal. No, pareidolia. It could have been another guy back there, just occupying the light
Upon
space.
zooming in,
Yeah.
a face can be seen inside the car.
No.
It appears out of thin air and almost seems to be looking directly
Someone
at the
was
camera.
clearly like investigating this.
Viewers
I mean,
believe that this may have been the
It's
ghost of the driver of
pareidolia.
this vehicle, while others think that this may have been something else
I gotta
entirely.
remember to stay over here for this.
But as
shot.
always, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not something
No.
supernatural was caught.
That was the most pareidolia
exactly was
incident
caught on
I've ever
camera?
seen.
That was dumb. I mean, it's almost shameful that somebody would just like, hey, you should get a shot of me in the car and pretend like it's real.
As with
No,
most
I think he just was
videos,
walking
this
by
next
and it
one has
reflected
little
his
to no
clothes.
information. But with or without it, the video is still pretty spooky. It's late at night,
Thank
somewhere
God
in
I get
Chile,
to judge.
when a man
We
captures footage
all
of
reserve the
something
right
that
to
occurs right in
judge.
front of him as he lays in
What if I was
bed.
pre?
This is his video.
All right, Mr. Kenway. Kenway my dick off, please. All right, hold on. I gotta pause this right off the bat.
Okay.
Once I get to the spot where I'm able to pause it. I hate the absolute layout of this room.
Okay. Can you go back so we can rewatch?
Yeah, I can go back a wee bit here. Let me go back here. Let's do like here, Mr. Kenway. Here we go. Look at this layout. There's two beds and there's a door. Also, his iPad's in a weird
But with
spot.
or without it, the video is still
Is it
pretty
not a
spooky.
hotel room? It could be a hotel.
It's late at night, somewhere in Chile, when a man
showing
captures
it.
footage
Yeah,
of
it's
something
Chile,
that
too.
occurs right in front of him as
I
he
don't
lays in
trust-
bed. This is his
Is
video.
this the first time anyone's ever drank water on the stream?
Yeah. Look at those
It
beds.
is
Like,
swell.
it's so weird.
It does feel like a hotel room.
Yeah, a little bit. You're right. There's a key card. You're right.
Okay, that makes sense.
He's a fucking, what do you call it? He's a, what are they? Not.
Transformer boy?
No, yeah, but I can't remember what it was.
Optimus Prime?
Yeah, it's people. What is it, people? They're,
Arcanets?
I hope a dick just appears and bans me.
Optimists. Optimus Prime and his Optimists.
No, they're Autobots. Yes.
There you go.
What are we looking at? Is he jerking it?
I think so. He was making a video for his significant other.
So here's the thing about a door opening. If it wasn't fully latched with wind and shit,
Stop watching me jerk off.
Sale con chetumare.
Portuguese. It did move
bullshit.
suspiciously well.
It did. Almost like he had a string.
And it was the bathroom. There's no way wind is opening a door from a bathroom.
It could have
in a
if there's
hotel.
ventilation. Why is he fully? Nope. Nope. Pause.
Yeah, somebody slipped out. I see what you.
No. Why is he fully clothed?
I sleep with clothes on.
You sleep with a fucking turtleneck on?
Yes, of course. Who doesn't?
Well, he's filming because he heard noises, so he's using his phone. But he's fully fucking clothed. Bullshit. Bullshit. He was pulling it with a string. See, look at that.
He's wearing a turtleneck. It's definitely a sweater if it's not a turtleneck.
Would you sleep in that?
Yeah, I do exactly like what Monk said. I do the cap and the whole gown. Like the,
Why is there
the
a
button up?
trash bin there? This layout of this room sucks.
It's a hotel, right?
What are we looking at? Is there gonna be something in the reflection? Do it. Fucking do it. No?
Oh, I
It's
was
3
gonna
in the
jump
morning
scare you.
when all this happens. The door
Why is
opens
he-
just a few
Okay.
inches before fully opening after being told to do so by the man.
He said,
It happens almost
come out,
immediately,
motherfucker.
as though whatever was behind this door
Almost
was
like he had a
listening
string and
attentively.
pulled it.
The man then
Yeah,
goes
and
inside,
it stopped
but
conveniently
finds
where
no
the
one in
string
there.
would stop.
Naturally,
Yeah, if he was
I'm-
he
pulling
I
was
it.
think-
shaken to his core
Yeah,
upon
I think
realizing
they
that
use
something
fishing
paranormal
line.
had occurred.
Yeah, that's what they
Well
did.
stopped.
The man believes this, as do most viewers of the video. But
Nope.
of course, you be the judge as to whether or not that's the case.
Thank God he's letting us be the
Was
judge.
the door opening on its own
Did you
something
see it?
paranormal, or was it something else?
That's nuke. That's nuke.
Yeah, it wouldn't have stopped like that. It would have hit the wall.
The following video comes from Simon
This guy
Newcomb,
looks like a
who
twat.
states that a friend of his daughter's was
It's
walking
like
through a wooded
Russia.
area that is believed to be extremely haunted. Westminster Woods
I don't
is a
believe in
forest
outdoor
England
haunting.
where many people
Why
have
not?
reported paranormal encounters.
Because every house
small,
is
shadowy
haunted. Not every
figures
house,
that
but
lurk behind
haunted
trees,
house. You go
to
outside,
the
everything's
infamous
fine.
hellhounds that are
Why?
said to come out at night.
I don't know. That's
Westminster
just the way it
Woods
works.
What if
has
you
been a place
died in
of
the
unusual
woods?
activity.
What about
It is
Suicide
also
Forest
said
in
that
Japan?
pagan rituals have taken place
Yeah, but
here,
is it
some of
haunted?
which have
Yes!
included sacrifices.
Is it
Oh.
cake?
One
Is it
evening,
cake?
as a man
Oh
and
my
two children
God.
explore Westminster Woods, something very unsettling
I
I
is
hate
caught
his
on
hair.
camera.
This guy's hair just
This is what
just
was
tells me he's a
captured.
douche.
Be sure to look closely for this one, as it happens real fast.
I doubt it. I do like the terrain though.
An hour now. It is
Okay, Shorn.
pushing it down.
Oh,
into
Sean.
a-
Sean, is that one of your
doing my
mates?
head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I've no idea where the dog is. What?
It was in the background when he put it to the selfie shit, right?
Take me to the selfie shit. What is that, Sasquatch?
I guess. It was
Little did
cameras.
he know that a small shadowy
Seems
figure
very
was caught
lazy.
in the background.
No,
It
a
stands in
camera
place
was.
for a couple of seconds.
No,
before ducking
it's
down
shadow.
beneath a tree
It's
trunk.
shadow. It's how the camera's
It
fucking
recedes
reacting
away
to the
as
light.
though it saw the camera and didn't want to be seen.
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
It's
strange.
almost similar to an animal's reaction when it spots
No,
a
it's
person
not!
nearby. Yet Simon doubts that it's
How?
an animal and instead believes that it might be a spirit that haunts this forest.
Why?
Whoever or whatever this was is a
Were they
mystery.
looking for a dog? Did they
But
find the dog?
unfortunately, it seems we won't know
I
for
hope
sure
not.
what this was.
Why would you
until
film
more
yourself
info
looking
is
for a
given.
dog? You should be way more preoccupied with finding
Dude, that
the fucking
girl's
dog.
face is scary. Who the fuck?
Yeah, no shit.
It was during a
He looked way too
podcast that one of the
old to
hosts
be a
had shared
parent,
some
too.
chilling photos that were
Or
submitted
young.
to him
No.
by a viewer.
I like that mask.
It goes
though.
without saying, but what was captured in one of these images
It was
has left
extremely
many
dumb.
viewers disturbed.
Cheers, Lucy.
The
Thank
person
you
who
for
submitted the
agreeing with
photos
me.
states
I
that
like
the reason
people
they
who
took
agree
them
with me.
was because they felt like they were being watched. They were lying in bed when all of a sudden
Who takes
they
a
get
fucking
this
Why would
photo
feeling.
Sean
anymore?
do this?
Who
For
takes
some
photos
reason, they
with no
can't help but
function?
feel that someone is outside their room, standing in
No.
the doorway
Well, I mean, that was a
and
foot
looking
one.
at
That was
them.
probably for OnlyFans.
No one else was inside the house.
Like, who
except
legitly
them.
takes photos without
Feeling
any
very spooked,
reason?
They slowly take out
Oh,
their
I
phone
only do it if I'm
and begin to
sending it
take
to
various photos of the passageway
in real
outside the
time.
room. What they captured
dick
has
pics.
left them shook.
Yes.
These are the photos.
By the way, if you take a dick pic, why don't you just use the same one over and over again? It's not like it looks different after the first time.
That applies to pretty much any body part, but yes.
I mean, I've
So
never
they're
taken
taking
one,
multiple pictures of the same spot. Also, it's 4x3, which I don't appreciate. Fuck you! Fuck
What
you!
the fuck? Cameras have never been in 4x3.
Someone stuck out there and put it like his friend
Oh,
was
my
out there.
husband got home from work early, and I was randomly taking pictures for no
In the
reason from my
distance,
bed.
there appears to be a face peeking at the person inside the room.
Why do
It
ghosts
wasn't until
peek?
zooming in on the
Well,
photo
worried about
that the person who
headshots?
took it saw the mysterious
Yeah, and
figure.
maybe they'll be able to see
Although
me. Maybe
pretty
they
creepy,
won't. It's only
they're somewhat
sometimes for
glad that
some
they caught
reason.
this.
I like
as
how
it
they're like
reassures
peeking,
them
like they're
that
worried,
not
like
losing their
peek
mind,
once,
and
peek
that there
twice,
isn't
headshot.
Oh
something
no!
very strange
Please
going
don't
on
call
inside
the
their
ghost
house.
police on me.
Now, it's worth mentioning that the person who
No.
submitted these photos states that he played with the Ouija board prior to this
No.
incident and believes
No.
it's the reason why strange things
Next.
are happening.
We did that
But what do you
too.
think? Did this person actually capture something paranormal? Or was something else captured?
No, that's definitely a person standing there.
If you caught something
Yeah.
creepy on camera, or if there's
Like
any
their
ghost videos
friend.
you'd like me to check out and include
Why
in the
were they
next
taking
compilation,
pictures there
you can send them
of
over to
nothing?
scaryvideos444 at
They did the, they
gmail.com.
tried to justify it by
That being
taking
said,
empty ones
let's get
before,
back
like,
to
oh,
the
just
video.
taking pictures because I heard something.
Oh, because
Why not take a video?
Pictures of nothing.
Why not
Two
take a
friends
video?
are goofing off inside a house when they capture something pretty creepy on camera.
Why is he
One of
rubbing
the
his
friends
chest?
is doing an online challenge.
Oh
while
no,
the
my
other
heartburn.
records
Is
him
it a
doing
ghost? Did I swallow
However,
a ghost?
What happens moments later leaves them both terrified.
He pukes. Is that a
Wow.
PlayStation 3? That is a PlayStation 3.
Right, do it again because I'm.
Yeah, for sure.
No, go on. Go on. Right, yeah.
That interface
How
was
many you got left?
amazing at the time.
It was. Then it became AIDS real fast.
Yeah. I just realized I still have one sitting out connected to a TV. I'm like, why?
I don't even use it in Media Center anymore. It's just not worth it. So what's this challenge you're supposed to be doing?
Swallow a ghost?
What are those tablets? Is that meth?
What is that, coffee? Oh, I bet it was the Mentos
Hey,
Diet
go,
Coke
give it a
thing.
bit.
See if he pukes. Like, if he just, like,
What's it?
he's supposed to projectile vomit, probably.
Who has the web browser selected on their PlayStation?
Dude, look.
Unless they were watching porn. Nobody?
Look, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out.
A rattling sound can be heard inside the other room before the door opens and things fall on their own. Not much else is known about the video, so it's hard to be sure if it's real or not. But
Fake.
regardless, the reaction appears to be genuine. Had they captured something paranormal or not?
They were doing a
see
TikTok challenge for views. The door opens and the thing falls.
Oh, it's a fucking ironing board. Those things are built to
The
fall
following
over.
video comes from a man named Jacob, who lives in a house that he
Jacob.
recently inherited from his grandmother.
Jacob, what a dumb name.
Jacob isn't too sure if he wants the house,
Jacob's
as
watching.
it's out of shape and requires a lot of fixing. But after
Yeah,
the
look at that
following
rug on the
night,
ground.
it
And
seems
look at
that he's
that.
made up his
What
mind.
is that?
It's late at night
What
when
is-
Jacob wakes up to a noise inside his bedroom.
Hold the fuck on!
This is what he caught.
Oh, God.
Who the fuck
That's what you...
has a clown thing staring at you?
No, this video's over. If you put that in your room intentionally, you are asking for fucking nightmares.
You're also like, what the fuck? Like, no.
That's ridiculous.
That
No,
this is placed
no.
there to make the video look more creepy.
Unless that thing moves, what's the point?
I hope that moves. Because why else is this here? I bet you did, you jerking off.
I don't know, why is the creepy thing I put there being creepy?
Also, the bed frame looks very old and shit.
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing. What is it even? I mean, his channel's named Clown Doll, so it's obviously about that thing.
It's just very disappointing that this even exists.
Nothing's there. There's another Clown Doll in there. Is that an owl? I need one of those. It's a shitty closet, though. Not really great. Oh, why are you in an attic?
Yeah.
Is that a gas mask?
Why are you breathing so heavy?
I knew it! Bullshit!
A
No!
knocking sound.
No!
coming from his
I
closet.
knew that
I
clown
was
had a
watching the stream.
function.
However, nothing
I
is
knew that
inside
clown
the
had a
watching
chest.
that stream.
function.
But then moments later after checking,
Hilarious.
loud banging can be heard
Like,
from the
why
other
would he
side of
close the
room.
door so the camera's on
Clearly,
that spot?
Jacob was spooked out of his mind.
Yeah, and the convenient
Yet something else happened that Jacob didn't realize until watching this video.
breathing.
At the start of the clip, the clown doll on top of the drawer can be seen staring at the bed.
What
Which
do you
is
mean?
totally
Then
normal.
You didn't see
It
that.
is seen staring at the door.
That's what
Ever
freaked him
since
out.
seeing this, Jacob has moved the doll downstairs to
Allegedly.
the living room. He states that it came alive that night and is glad that he
Oh.
caught evidence of it.
No!
Although
he
pretty
didn't.
creepy, this video is
And
still a
then
mystery.
he made it his wife.
But thanks to this incident,
Even
Jacob
though
has made up
it's
his mind
fake,
on whether
Lucy.
or not he should keep the house. All in all, what happened that night?
Reason
has
for
That was
left
just
him
ridiculous.
terrified.
Reason for filming, how that doll was there on purpose,
Yeah!
how
why was
he
that so
turned the
there?
camera there.
And it shows a woman walking late
No
at night.
saying he
All
would
right.
be
In
able
it,
to put a
Isn't
creepy
Sheila
face
Art?
scared
in front of
as
their
she
bed.
constantly looks over her shoulder.
I
It
do that
seems
when I
she
walk
might
at
be
night.
seeing things, considering that it's dark outside. But then,
River scorpions.
all of a sudden,
You gotta worry
something
about
is
snakes and
captured
shit, though,
that
though.
seems to suggest otherwise. This is what was caught.
No, he turned the light on himself. Yeah, I'll be worried about those dogs and shit.
I hear a good boy.
I do hear a good boy. I'll drink to good boy.
Why are you using a leash?
I don't see it. Is that a thing standing there all of a
Initially,
sudden?
the
Was
woman
something
looks at
supposed to be
something that
chasing?
doesn't
Because it
appear to
didn't
be there.
pursue.
But then, seconds later, the figure of a man appears out of nowhere. It shows up exactly where the woman was
Wow.
initially looking. Viewers believe that a ghost
You know how
had
many
been caught
fucked
on
up
camera,
people?
Yet some believe that this was an actual person who for some reason couldn't be picked up by the camera at first. Whether ghost or not, this encounter
or
was
at the
pretty
beginning. No,
terrifying,
a
as
mosquito.
who, or whatever this was, just creepily
It was right in
stands
front
there
of the camera
looking at
lens.
the woman. But as always, what are your thoughts on this?
No, bugs reflect easily on these fucking IRs.
Stupid.
I will say I like
Thanks
the
for
last
watching,
one
and I hope you enjoyed.
more than
Until
every
next
other
time.
one.
No, the first like 2 were pretty decent.
Were they?
I believe it. Yeah.
Conversation
That was the
with
first one.
who?
No,
A
that was
suspeita
dumb.
é que a motorista
And this
The
was
first
this
one
was,
I believe.
Conversation with
Nah, I don't
who,
believe that
or
one
whatever.
either.
Yeah, that one was believable because that
No.
kid, unless it's
No.
like fucking Meryl Streep of toddlers.
No! Watch this
What
kid!
we're seeing. Now, the possibility of this being a
No,
child with
it's
an
a kid's
overactive
bullshit. Hold on,
imagination
let's watch.
is what frightens
Look
the
at
mother
that.
of this child. Rosie
She
B,
would've
the
fell
mother
over.
again, is what frightens the mother of this child.
Yeah, we
But
saw that.
Frightened.
She might explain this odd occurrence. But
Look at
until
that.
then,
She
this
lost her
video
balance. Like, I
remains a
saw enough
mystery.
Batman Begins to know.
No, but it's not like she put that in front of her and then lost her balance.
She
I don't
did.
know. I mean, I'm not trying to be a defender of the ghost videos because I agree with you guys 100% of the time. But that one was pretty convincing. That's all I'm saying.
That was shit.
Do you think you can fill 5 minutes? I gotta take a whiz.
Yeah, why not?
You guys, this is what you get. Joystick, iron bladder. Me, baby bladder.
These are facts.
BRB.
Hey guys, look, I'm joystick. I don't know what to do with my hands. Oh no. Those videos. The last one. The only reason I appreciate the last one, it was a CCTV footage. She looked in distress. Was it a ghost? No, I think someone was following her. I think legitly someone was following her. And I think that I just gotta Google something. I just think simply that. And India is dangerous. I know what he needs to do is kegels, right? First one was dumb. Second one was just second one was 100% just pareidolia and light reflection off someone else who was there, because it could have been. I mean, you even saw people fucking about in there. The photo, obviously dumb fake. The last one, someone was following her. I don't even remember the other ones. Oh yeah, the guy doing the TikTok challenge, he didn't even eat the Mentos because if he would have probably puked, but also the reason for filming was to gain views, and then they found a ghost thing to try to get views. It was shit. Yeah, it was just flat out shit. But yeah, I mean, man, those are. Let's look up rent haunted house Minnesota. Let's do some investigation here. What? There's a Doberman there too? We could rent a haunted house that's in St. Paul for only $90? What? Am I gonna DMCA me at all? Or not DM dox me at all? No? Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can bring this out here. Working on it. Why isn't it working? All right, fuck you then. It doesn't want to center. I don't know why it doesn't want to center all of a sudden. Now it does. All right. So then we hit this button. It's $90. Oh, it's just a private room in a castle? That could be interesting. I don't like private room though.
Oh, that's magical.
It does look like a nice place though. All right, what else do we got? That doesn't. I don't like private room. I want my whole stay so I can be obnoxious.
What are you looking for?
Haunted
Secret,
places, Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Schmidt Brewing. See, I wanted to go there.
I used to live by there. Is that the one on West 7th in St. Paul?
It is open to the public. I'm seeing if I can do it. Find your home. Oh, they changed it a bit though.
Can you see the address? Because I think that's the one I used to live by.
It was. I looked.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy. I mean, from the outside, it was abandoned for at least like 10, 15 years by the time I lived there.
So there is a couple places we can ghost hunt. In Minnesota for low costs.
Hell yeah.
I'm on for it again. I would love to give it another shot. I would love to give it another shot. Palmer House Hotel. Palmer's Track, Caresville Hotels. Would you? Oh shit.
Well, I finished a bottle of wine.
Already?
Well, no, I mean I just poured the rest of it.
I'm only at halfway. How the fuck?
I didn't realize this cup holds or this glass holds.
You know you're not supposed to fill it to the top, right?
Yeah, why? Why is that?
I don't know. Aeration, I think oxidation.
I know, but I'm an alcoholic. Give me the fucking booze, baby.
Oh, we're gonna get Sidewinder's real show here. Yeah, I'm only halfway now, actually.
I know, but if you're at 6, I mean, we're pretty close. I'm only at like 30.
Let's rate things.
Yeah! Fuck, I totally forgot to prepare something for that.
Let's bring this back out because I just have AIDS. There we go. Let's pop open this bad boy.
Finally,
what are we
I give an
rating?
opinion. You first, because
Nope. This is not how it works, buddy.
What? Joystick always goes first?
Mm-hmm. I'm navigating this shit show. What are we rating?
Can we do garage doors? Because I'm really mad at my garage doors.
We can rate garage doors. You want to rate garage doors?
Let's rate garage doors.
I'm personally a big fan of garage doors.
Yeah, me too. When they work right, and then when they don't, you can't leave your house because your car's trapped.
But would you rather have, if you want to do urban exploration, there's an abandoned city up near. Really? How? Well, send me what city that is, because I would.
Dude, I love abandoned cities. I think I actually know what you're talking about, Blue Cheese Man.
I want to know what it is. Send me it now. What's the name of it?
I don't remember, but I know that there's a whole bunch of cities that like were mining towns.
It's also a Superfund site. What the hell's a Superfund site?
That's not a thing I'm familiar with.
EPA.
No, I can't.
Send me.
It's fucked up.
Oh, it has hazardous materials. Fantastic. Tell me the name of the city.
Oh, so it's like Chernobyl.
You know you can detach a door. Well, his is off the rail.
Yeah, it's fucked. Like I'm hoping for less than.
Don't fuck with those springs. Don't fuck with those springs.
No, one of the springs is broken, and also it's like twisted around.
Yeah, that's not home.
Like it's bad.
Those things are tight. That could like kill you.
I know. Thank God I was out when it closed last night, because that presumably is when it happened.
So, here's the thing. I've lived many times without a garage.
Yeah, me too.
So I don't think they're the biggest necessities. They're convenient, but I've lived without them.
Okay, but let me tell you, I've lived in a city where they have an ordinance where if it snows, you have to pull your car out of the street.
That's a garage, different feel altogether. We're talking about garage doors here.
True. Garage doors specifically, and not the entrance to the garage through a door, the one that goes up.
Yeah, up and down. Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Oh, also, one time when I was a kid, my stepdad had one fall on his head, and he had to go get like 30 stitches in his head. So, I mean, they're fucking dangerous. I don't know. I mean, let's factor in the hazards.
I think it's down here near the D12. Like, it's great if you have it, but not a necessity, and I don't care too much about it.
Yeah. And it's probably above tequila.
No, it's not.
And
Oh yeah,
what?
it is. Yeah, you're right. Tequila sucks.
And I'd rather have a garage door than piano ambiance.
Really? Ah, fine, but it's not going
All
any
right.
higher.
Fine.
Yeah, very mid-level.
I mean, I'm mad. I'm mad about my garage door today because it's just another thing you gotta fucking fix. And
Don't worry, I got one that's gonna cause some discussion here.
And you know what?
We
One
already
last
have
thing in
AIDS.
garage doors. One last thing. The only reason garage doors exist is because of thieves. Like otherwise, you would just leave it open and you would just be able to drive in and out of your garage
No, you
without
have it.
people stealing your shit.
You have it because you have a car.
Yeah, but if you left it open all the time, if you didn't have a garage door, you just had a garage, it'd be fine.
Why do you lock your doors? Why do you have this?
Exactly. Fucking thieves.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you, thieves.
I'm gonna say Kraft mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
Where I mean, I love me some Kraft mac and cheese. It has
Yeah,
to be
I get rodents.
Kraft mac and
Fun
cheese.
Gecko, you well know that I get fucking rodents with a garage door, so fuck off. Anyway, Kraft mac and cheese.
Yep.
What are your thoughts? I mean, do you want me to start?
Well, I already know I consider Kraft mac and cheese to be a luxury of, even though I like the finer things in life, something about Kraft mac and cheese with some Tabasco sauce in it is like amazing.
Oh yeah, it's a staple, especially if you cut up some kielbasa. Just throw that shit.
Oh,
in
throw some. You can throw anything in it.
Oh yeah.
Throw some Kirkland hot dogs in there. Woo!
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely say above Oakley's.
I mean, I don't think you're too far off. I think Kraft mac and cheese is one of those things that they have all these required ingredients in it too. Like you need butter, you need milk. You could actually just do with just milk or do with just butter, and it's still
But
just
my problem
fine.
is I get ingredients like that all the time that require milk, and I never have milk.
Exactly.
Fuck.
So you just use butter.
Yeah, I do have butter. That's
Yeah. See, you use butter instead. I think Kraft mac and cheese is a highly rated luxury of underrated foods. Now, I know it's still rated high, but it's kind of bullshit that you can still buy the Kraft powder, but it's still never the same that you can buy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the list, I mean, making a Scotch egg would be a fucking nightmare. As I explained to you,
I would still rather have a bowl of Kraft mac and cheese than a nice Scotch egg.
yeah, because that's like a thing. Like you don't routinely eat a Scotch egg. Like,
Well,
that's
it's
like
not even it's not even a routine. I would say it's just like Kraft mac and cheese can really go with anything. I did have Batman shape once. You're right. That's why it's still below Batman, in my opinion.
I think it's perfect, right between Batman and Oakley's.
Oh, this was not much of a debate. Fuck.
Very, very easy.
But I will
Although
say this: any other box mac and cheese brand can go suck a dick because it's usually shit.
Yeah, I agree. Like Velveeta.
All right,
fuckers.
Monk. Yeah. Oh my God, Velveeta is so awful. It's so awful. What are we doing? What are we
And
doing?
by the way, yeah, chat, chime in. In the meantime, fans, I was so disappointed on boat day. I was talking about how my power went out, and I was walking next to Joystick, and I was like, God, because I can't sleep without a fan, so my power was out, blah, blah, blah. And then that moment when the power kicks out and the fan turns on, it's the fucking best.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I totally get it. And I was like, oh, that'd be a funny bit for a Soggy Reg. You should put fans on the list. And then when I brought it up last week in chat, he was like, fans? What do you mean? Like, fans of the show? And I was like, fuck you. We talked about this in person like a week ago.
Another reason Joystick disappointed you.
That's why he got fired. HR violations.
HR violations.
And then he touched my butt after that. So he's just a grabby guy. I mean, I don't know what else to say about him.
Well, what are we putting up here, boys? We need one more thing at least.
Yeah, come on, boys and girls.
Boys. No, let's be real. My demographic here. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Wrong. He only grabs women. I think he objectifies both. Sidewinder does have a womanly shaped ass.
It's pretty flat, actually.
I know. I was just trying to compliment you. You're right.
I got womanly legs. I have womanly legs.
You do. You have some long legs.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Boy, we should put. what was it? I do have to stop my addiction because I've been spending a lot of money, but I really do love my Magic cards. Oh my gosh.
How about gambling? Because that is very universal.
I love gambling.
And I saw you lost pull tabs pretty bad. Was that yesterday?
It was $18. Who cares? I won on the game yesterday.
Well, I lost too.
I lost a lot.
I think 40.
I lost 15 on Minnesota United yesterday, and I won 50 back on the Bears winning, even though I wanted the 49ers to win.
God, fuck Minnesota United. Minnesota United is making me sick.
I know. They got to win so I can win some money back. They're never going to be the guy who has the better odds or better payout.
I think that's a pretty good topic, Cam. Gambling, because Chad's not trying to do anything.
Gambling. I like gambling though, which is really fucked.
I do too, but like I'm really bad at it.
I have fun along the way.
Yeah, it's all about the experience. It's not necessarily about the.
Well, here's the thing. Oh no, I love the winning. Here's the thing about gambling. I hate slots. Not slots.
It's bullshit.
I hate slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have all the shininess to make it seem like you're actually doing something, but you're really not. It's pure RNG. Talent. And it's just hitting a button, knowing every button hit. You're like, the only way to even potentially win big at slots is to put more money in it.
Yeah. And it's just like pull tabs. Pull tabs is completely rigged. Like because you know that the dealer always wins. That's why I like games of chance.
Pull tabs is not though in a degree because the payout that they get for it isn't that much because it's so cheap.
It's rigged against the buyer because they're always going to come out on top. Pull tabs, the owners of the pull tabs have never lost because they're pre-printed.
Yes, and they usually don't. You actually have to clear the box in order to get another one.
Right.
Well, all the winners have
games
to go
of chance, like blackjack, fucking amazing. Anything can happen.
Well, I think pull tabs, isn't their margins only like they only make like $1,000 on it each box?
Whatever, but if you're guaranteed $1,000 every time,
mostly, it's probably like plus or minus a couple $100, but yeah.
As long as people are buying them, the only downside for the people who are running it is if all of the high ones go quick. And then there's nothing left, and then they're like, "Well, fuck, nobody's gonna buy this," and then I lost money.
You're right, and that's why you make sure it's shuffled.
Yeah, I'm sure they even know. There's probably like fucking serial numbers and shit that they just know which ones are which.
They probably have it in a system where they know like there's a 200 on the bottom.
But like, let's talk like casino games. Like I've seen you play roulette.
I love roulette.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Roulette, blackjack, craps I've never played.
I hate playing craps. I hate it. It's a scam.
Yeah, I don't really
understand. I get it. Craps is easy. So if you get 7 on your first hit, everyone wins on the table. But after the first hit, you keep your bet. You're supposed to keep it running. And then if the 7's the bad one, unfortunately, 7 is the most common potential dice roll. So you want everything but 7. So if I played craps and I rolled like a 4, anyone who put money on 4 gets it. But the next bet that happens, like if I put money on a 1 and a 2, those 1 and 2s, well, it's not 2, it'll be 2 and plus. So it's like 2 and 3, for instance, those stay there. So in theory, though, if you're gonna play the odds, I think 8, 6, and 5, I think are your best bet. Maybe not even 8, probably 6 and 5 is probably your better bets because you have more chances of getting that over. Dude, can I make my own pull tabs? Let me hold on.
While you're looking that up, my favorite thing about craps, and I don't even know what it means, is you can bet on don't come. And you can have people yelling at a table, don't come, don't come. I don't even know what it means, but it's a thing.
Get customized gaming quotes. We could make our own pull tabs. That would be so stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god, we could do it. I think we'd have to pay at least $1,000.
Okay, well, visit our Patreon, folks.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had content for a Patreon, I would totally fucking do it. I don't. I can't even keep a Twitter alive. So, Hold on. Gambling. I like gambling. However, I can see the hesitation with liking gambling.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it better than Toys R Us? Probably not.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's definitely not better than Vans.
We did put fans on.
I know. That's why I was recapping last week.
So I think the problem with
Better than
gambling
roundabouts
is I'm an addict. So my view on gambling is very skewed because of I like gambling in video games. I like gambling in real life. I like playing the chance. Hell, I'll gamble. We made Shutbox a drinking game, which is pure gambling.
Yeah.
I mean, everything
but it's all about
it.
the stakes. It's all about the stakes. I mean, are
But
you
even
willing to
then-
lose what you're risking?
But that's the thing too. Like even in video games, like some of my favorite games I ever play is all about gambling. You're going in.
Well, that's totally different. I mean, the stakes
How?
are not as high.
It's a different stakes, but it's still gambling by core concept.
Right.
The stakes are the
That's what I'm
issue.
saying is, like-
Stakes can be the issue. Like going to Vegas, for instance, you have to go in with money down, right? You got to know because you want to gamble. Everyone else is
Yeah, you
gambling.
have to set limits before you start drinking.
Well, you
have to know
should,
exactly.
but also if you want to get those free drinks, you got to know when everyone else is going to do it. So you got to like budget
True.
it out. And the
or
only
you
way
just pony up next to you while you're playing craps.
you are
or not craps,
roulette.
Roulette.
Yes,
And
you
I'll just
did
stand there
that.
and pretend like I'm playing. I did, and I got lots of free drinks.
You
for doing
did. That's
nothing.
right. And you never tipped her. I did.
I might have. I mean, I was probably out of money.
Yeah. That's the thing though. Like the thing about gambling, like in Vegas, for instance, you do it, you could be out of your money real quick. Like the last time I was in Vegas, I had nothing. Like I was like, I'm just gonna play it safe, and I'm just gonna put money on red, and maybe I'll win over time. And it was like 12 black in a row, and I was like, what the fuck? I was mad. I was really mad that last time. I was not happy about it. But in the core essence, like as I said, like gambling makes sports fun.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm already
Gambling
invested in
makes-
some sports, but
Like no,
I agree.
Anytime you want to go say, hey, I want to go watch a game at something, I obviously I don't give a shit about the sport.
Right.
But
For you,
unless it's the
that's totally
49ers, but gambling, like that's the only reason that brings me in.
Yeah. I get that.
And right now, I'll flip a coin and we can do like five. Hell, I won money off you for $20. You said Chipmunk
Yeah.
would bail on his drinking thing that he never did. And I had
was
faith
shocked.
in him.
I'm still shocked. Because he's
That was
gotten right back to where he was before.
I had faith in him. And I was like, I can't believe I made $20 off you because you're a stickler.
Did I pay for
You did.
that? I
You
don't
did. You
remember.
did. You
Okay.
did. You did. Yeah, no, that's what also shocked me.
Yeah. Like I said, that's my thing about gambling is like there's a difference between being cheap and being broke. And I'm the second one.
Okay, baseball gambling game I know is fun. Well, yeah, baseball or soccer. Like, okay, you like soccer, but if you went to a hockey game or went to a bar with Cheeseman or myself and the hockey's on, and you had
Yeah.
access to a way to gamble it, either you're going to gamble who's going to score the next goal, just $1 at a time, or you're going to put like 10 on the winner. It makes you invested in the game.
Oh, you know what the most fun thing? I think we actually did it at that time. Me, you, and Cheeseman went
I lost
to.
so much money that day. Just for the
Was that
record.
the one where we did the clock stop?
The what? Yeah. The clock's what?
So that's the most fun way to gamble. If you have friends and you're watching a game you don't care about, whenever the clock stops, you choose numbers in advance. So, like, say I have 2,
Oh yeah,
6,
we're doing
and
shots
8.
and shit. Yeah.
So if the clock stops on 8, I win, and then every time the clock stops, whoever's number it is, they get points. I don't remember how that works. I think it's just cash. You just
Can we
hand
can we
cash.
visit this city, Blue Cheese Man? That's the biggest thing. Or are we breaking laws going in it? And this isn't haunted though. That's the thing. It's not haunted. It's just abandoned, which would be fun to explore nonetheless. If we're
Oh,
not
yeah,
breaking
for sure.
laws, I'll go before snowfall. Like I'll plan it for October. 100%. I'll have to research it.
I'm down.
So where does this put gambling?
Malls are pretty good. I think you got it right around the right spot.
Yeah, I think it's I do like. I think it's under malls.
You put Stiegel way too high because, as I mentioned on the boat, it's like 2% alcohol.
It's delicious though.
It really is. It's refreshing.
Fuck it. I'm putting gambling here. Gambling as a whole.
I agree.
There we go. There's our rating things of things.
Thanks for all the suggestions, chat.
Get the fuck out of here, screen. All right, we're gonna do a thing that Sidewinder's
Hey, that's not me.
Joystick's not ready for.
Oh, are we doing which one?
Liam.
Okay. I have to learn how to set games. Upload file.
Oh, this is supposed to be hidden. It's still not hidden. I don't know why it's not hidden.
I hope you know this game, by the way.
Well, this is awkward.
What happened? Oh,
it's a different screen. AIDS.
Oopsie
Oh,
daisy.
you did it right. Joystick already sent it to me earlier. I just want to see if you could do it.
I hope you know this game because I specifically requested it. I requested it and Joystick did it for me because
no, I didn't look at it. I just got the file before just in case you could send
he
it.
sent it to you because no, he said do not send this to him until you're doing the show. But he was very specific, which is bullshit. Because he sent it to you.
Yeah, because he didn't think you could do it, so he had me do it.
Thanks for the faith, Joystick.
Although it's not loading, so I'm kind of confused. We're gonna try it again. Time killer. It's not.
Well, if you have the original file, you can pull his up.
Is there a save file? Do you know?
It's just a zip.
All right, there's no save file.
Copy. Well, that's not gonna work.
I got it. If there's no, what's my challenge? Do you even know what it is?
Yeah, you just have to beat the first person on hard. You can choose any character.
For fuck's sake, I gotta add my. He said set this up, and I didn't even bother.
Sega Genesis. So the game is Time Killers, and let me just explain.
Go ahead.
So I went to arcades all the time as a kid, and Time Killers was one of my favorites because you can rip off limbs, and then that button is no longer active. So you have to use different buttons per limb, and so like if A is your left arm and your left arm gets ripped off, A is useless. And you have weapons, and it's a whole thing. It was one of my favorite arcade games. So I texted Joystick, or I messaged him on Discord last night.
Put the bet up. Am I gonna beat the first level?
I have no idea how to do that. But anyway, I was like, can we do arcade games? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, Time Killers. And he's like, okay. And his exact response was, game is Time Killers for Sega Genesis. He needs to beat the first fight on hard. Any character he wants to choose, give him 3 attempts. The game is some real bullshit.
Will tool kick balls.
This is not the game I remembered, but
Moron.
that's Sega Genesis for you.
Sidewinder has AIDS. No. There we go. I don't think Cheeseman's here to do it, so
I'll
kick
bet.
AIDS. All right. Well, I guess you'll bet it. There we go. Air creating prediction. What the fuck? Why doesn't it want me like doing that?
No, I see it. It's there.
Well, then who cares? Will tool time or will time kill? Okay, so Monk did it. That's why it wasn't working.
Oh, thanks, Bob.
Oh, it's a fighting game?
Yeah, it's like an arcade game.
So I just have to beat one character.
Yep.
How hard is this?
This is not the game I thought it would be.
Well, it's what you said. You described it.
No, yeah, it's the same title.
You're thinking of the arcade one that has. Is there a sound, the music thing in here?
Sega. Yeah, this is a different game, but Joystick.
No, it's the same game. It's just the Genesis version and not the arcade port.
I know. It doesn't look the same.
Well, yeah, it's a Genesis port. Are we good? Did the bets in of you two fighting?
I only did 1,000, so I bet against you, by the way.
I figured.
Decapitate,
Wolf,
yes.
Wolf is pretty cool. But Musashi.
One of them has a fucking chainsaw, or he's supposed to.
Oh, why am I fighting myself?
Oh, this is a totally different game.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Come on, come at me, bitch! Do it again, please. Oh, fuck. What are you doing, bitch?
Yeah, this is like a Japanese version of it.
No, it's the Genesis version.
I know, it's just it's so
Did I just
different.
win?
I think
Or is
so.
it best 2 out of 3?
Yeah, it must be.
It is. Fuck. Oh, you sliding little bitch boy. Oh, yeah, I don't know what the buttons do, but I should really learn them because he's being an asshole now.
But yeah,
Holy
this
fuck,
is like
did
I
he
said.
wake up? He woke the fuck up.
Like I said, you're supposed to be able to cut off each other's limbs.
I'm
This is
working
a
on
bad
how.
decision. I don't think you can in this one.
No, there's decapitation. I looked in the options.
Okay.
Why aren't you swinging? Aha, there goes your arm, bitch.
Oh, nice. You did it.
Get out of here, trash. Get out of here. That wasn't even a challenge.
Yeah. I mean, joystick put
Hi,
it together
Sam.
for me.
Welcome to your house.
Hey, Sam. What's up?
Dude, that was easy.
I thought did he put 2 in the zip file? Because he said he was going to.
No, that was it.
Well,
This guy's a chainsaw. Oh, he took out my arm. Oh, no. Get your shit together.
Yeah, no, I told him to play it on hard joystick. I don't. This is very different from the arcade game that I was thinking of, but I still appreciate you doing it.
I don't know how to fight. I can throw my blood at him?
That's COVID shit.
That's AIDS.
Fuck you! I have AIDS.
No, I did not fuck with your settings. I just
Yeah,
won.
I read him verbatim. I read him verbatim what you sent me. Joystick.
I have AIDS.
I'm gonna lose. Oh, you know what? So then I might have fucked with your settings. I said there was no save slot. It didn't load.
Oh. Yeah, it says send to a video when it's time. Do not give it to him before the challenge. He doesn't know what it is. Time
Easy.
killers. First
So it
fight
sounds
on
like-
hard.
Sounds like you guys fucked up because I ran the bat file and this is what we got.
Did you run the one I sent you, or did it not?
Yeah, they're both the same file.
Okay, I figured.
This game actually is hard as shit because of I don't know what the buttons do.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
this
know-
is what this guy with the chainsaw. This is the guy I remember the most because he's the easiest one to cut off limbs.
Yeah, but I don't know how to fucking. Wait, does X, Y. No fucking way does this game. I should have checked. Son of a bitch!
It's so funny. He has it offhand. Why would somebody punch when they have a chainsaw?
I was playing with my dick behind my back! It has a 6-button controller. One of the best Genesis controllers out there.
It's on the list.
Fucking chopping this bitch up. You think I could just kill everybody with this? I'll just sweep the legs.
Oh, that's the only guy I played with in the arcade.
What are you gonna do now, bitch? I can just spam this. What's he gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is no. Oh shit, he's gonna kick me. Try it again, pussy. Fucking try it again. Oh, now your arm's out. Both your arms are dead. Now what's he gonna do? Please
That
tell me
was
he
the
doesn't
best
have-
part of the
Oh, he's got his arm back. I think I could just do
How did he
this
get
the
his
whole
arm
time.
back?
Some bullshit is how he got his arm back. He woke up though.
Is that must be Portland in the background with the rose?
Every rose has its thorns, baby.
I think I've heard that before. Thanks to Burt Michaels.
Yep. You can slide with your fucking thing? You don't think I'll dump it? You fuck your face up with that?
Don't worry
Get
about
out
it.
of my
Joystick,
game.
it's fine.
Format of the game name. See? All on you guys. I just do what's given at me. I think this game's
and
pretty
I
easy
have
now.
No technical knowledge whatsoever.
Why'd I lose
No
playing my
one else
guy?
knows. Yeah, start a campaign.
This is easy. This is not even a threat anymore. This game's dumb and shitty. All I gotta do is be this guy and then just spam one button and it keeps killing everything.
Okay, but imagine you're 11 and you're playing co-op, or not co-op, but PvP with your best
let's
friend
see what
in an
happens. All right.
arcade. It was so fun when you like cut your friend's arm off. You're like, you're fucked.
I
And,
know,
like,
that was rad. So I just hit F1 to open the save state up. Just to prove knowing.
Is this the real challenge?
Yeah, but with this character, it's dumb. Like, all I gotta do is hit one button. It wasn't even close. He's gonna wake up right here. He always wakes up on round 2. But you can't beat. Oh yeah, you like that spinny boy shit? You like that spinny boy shit? Oh, I fucked up. I didn't want to go that way, but it's fine. One more hit.
Nailed it.
I beat it anyway.
Well,
wow.
I only-
Save state
I
was
only
so
bet 1,000.
hard. The game's easy for babies. And then we thought the game was hard is a fucking pussy.
I never thought it was hard. I only played it versus friends.
Well, I'm just saying. I used the save state on
But-
that one and spammed one button.
This is why Joystick is more suited for this show, because he's much better at these things.
Oh, now you can see my screen.
content.
Look at that. You can see the screen.
Oh no!
Oh no, who
It has your
cares?
social security number.
Not my social. I can't wait for them to fix my shit. That's the one fighter that works with. Hey, I picked the right guy.
True. And that's the only thing I remember was the chainsaw guy too. So anybody else would have been not.
He had the longest
Memorable.
sweep. Why wouldn't I play the guy with the longest hit range?
Yeah.
Just keep in
100%.
mind, when I play joystick in any fighter game, all I do is sweep the leg and win. It's because it's I mean, it's a shitty thing to do, but it's fucking funny. And it works.
Yeah. That's why I don't game against you. I only play with you where you can carry me through shit.
All right, let's do some jump and attack. Sometimes, not that one. Get that out of here.
Jump
We're gonna
and
talk
attack.
about a movie.
Hey, we watched this movie already.
I like this movie. Yeah, we're talking about it now. Galaxy
I know.
Quest.
Hey, Thursdays, Prime Directive, same channel.
Same channel, same day. So the thing that's really cool about this movie is everything. So this is like nerd culture before nerd culture was cool. I know we talked about this on Thursday, but it really is. This is nerd culture when it was still embarrassing, Star Trek. And it really, like, one, it ages well. It doesn't really use 90s technology at all because they're in space the whole time. Like, literally outside of that, besides that one coffee machine, which I still want to find, it doesn't, it's all reliant on just their dialogue. It's about shitty actors doing shitty things while impersonating going to space. They replicated their historical archives, which also I don't understand why they use Galaxy Quest and not a billion other shows for historical archives. But also, did they notice Tim Allen's character was in other movies? But maybe he wasn't, though, because he was typecasted, so I take it back. It wasn't Tim Allen, so we're going to kick that out of there. I just like also Rainn Wilson's first role.
That was great.
And you will save us. I mean, it had so many fucking great things in this movie. Yeah, the walk of like it was trying. It was like a spoof movie, but not relying on the spoof and actually having content. Like it was so. It was obviously about Star Trek, but they weren't like "beam me up, Scotty." That wasn't the punchline. None of that shit was a punchline. They didn't even do it. They did their own thing, but it was like a sci-fi show that came to life. And I honestly thought this movie was honestly top dick. It still
It was
ate
great.
like after it came out in '99, right?
Really?
Is that
Yeah,
when
I
it
thought
came
it was
out?
earlier, but yeah, sure, that works.
Maybe '98. It was '99. Okay, so it came out in '99. So that's 23 years old movie, and it's still fucking good. Alan Rickman,
Yeah.
amazing. Toby Shalhoub, fucking amazing. That guy.
Great.
Shalhoub is good. Shalhoub's a good. I want a kebab.
So I have
Different thing.
multiple favorite things. One of my favorite thing I think was the fourth wall being broken. Like, oh yeah, we're just actors. We do this and we go home. Fuck this.
How
but
is that
on
a
top
fourth
of
wall
that-
breaking?
Well, in the movie, it's fourth wall breaking because they're perceived as their characters, right?
No, they're perceived
And-
as the actors.
Oh, I thought. Wait.
What do you think the
Okay.
fourth wall breaking is? Fourth wall is if they're talking to us, the viewer.
Okay. Well, maybe I used that term wrong.
You did.
But on top of that, Alan Rickman's shitty makeup with the head thing, and like just like how consistent it was, the same shitty. Like I love
it
that
stayed
so
there
much.
the whole time until the end when it
But
started
you
getting
could
like
always
torn.
see the line. You could always see the line where it
Yep.
was like not adhesive. I love that. It was
I
so
can't
good.
believe you keep,
I don't
and
know.
you can't even keep a fucking wig on all day.
I don't get paid for this, so fuck you.
I think the movie was just charming and fun, and it really it had a good kind of story or like good message at the end in a way. It just it really made me want to go to a Star Trek convention before. Now they're going to be riddled with people. Well, before it was
I
kind
think
of
there's
cool.
one coming up
What?
in Minneapolis.
What?
I saw something about it. Yeah.
Destination? No, it's Germany. All right, let's just do Twin Cities Con.
I think it's coming up.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
What is Twin Cities Con? Describe it.
I don't know. I just randomly came across it. I found that there was some convention coming to Minneapolis soon.
Trek Convention MSP. Let me just
It
check
might.
that.
It could be Star Trek.
It might be. I think it's Twin Cities Con. I want to learn about it. What is Twin Cities Con? Yeah, it is. But it's not just Star Trek. It's Lego, Disney, Star Wars, Doctor Who, The Avengers, Batman. Oh, you know I'm fucking in. November 4th, though. I
Yeah.
think we can go. No, it did November 13th.
And I'm gonna fight some Lego people because why would you go as a Lego person?
Dude, Brendan Fraser's gonna be there.
What?
Apex, let's meet the cast of Apex. Tickets are on sale now. How much are the tickets? When is Kevin Smith?
November 14th, that's a Friday.
When's Kevin Smith
Kevin
here?
Smith is November 1st. October 1st.
No, it's not. It's
right?
November.
Oh shit! It comes out tomorrow. Like I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to watch it.
Yes,
Like
you
I'll go to the theater
can.
by myself.
You pussy. I thought we were literally waiting. It's the same
Okay,
fucking...
fine. I'll wait. I'll wait.
I was waiting for you. By the way, it's the same fucking day as Clerks. It's Twin Cities Con.
Oh fuck. Well, that could be a whole day.
Yeah, it will be a whole... It's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So obviously we go in the morning.
I gotta fucking call in sick to work.
I'm just gonna call. Dude, Mick Foley's gonna be here. John Glover from
kidding me?
Smallville. Yeah, he is.
I bought Mick Foley's book. I
Phil
love that
Lamar.
guy.
I'm just trying to pick people's names
like him
people might
too.
know.
Yeah,
Jungle
I like Phil
Boy
Lamar
from
too.
AEW. Jungle Boy, no way.
I don't know.
Paul Schreier from
I
and
like
Jason
Paul,
Narvey
yeah.
from Power Rangers. John Morton in
Rangers?
Empire Strikes Back. Really, you're picking the one guy who is in the whatever. And Dickie Beer, who was the fucking. Well, he was a lot of things. He was Boba Fett. He was just in a like prosthetic shit. Ming Chen. I might go see Ming Chen.
I like Big Chen.
I love Ming Chen.
Hell yeah.
I might. How much are tickets? They're only $50 for the whole weekend. Wait, there's Saturday and Sunday. Oh, we could go Friday and then do Saturday, or we could do the whole thing. Well, let's talk about it after this. Let's talk about it. I do want
Yeah,
to see
I
the
need to
Brendan
quit my
Fraser
job.
though. I do want to see Brendan Fraser. That would be pretty sick. Photo ops. I would wear ToolCon gear. Brendan Fraser,
That'd be sweet.
how much is your
Oh,
tickets? $90
Should I
bucks for his photo op? I'd do it.
Should I bust out the old Star Trek jacket?
I think you would.
Good.
Mick Foley is $55
For what?
for getting a picture,
autograph?
like holding him, like hanging out with him.
Holding him.
Yes.
Fully. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
I mean, I would do the Apex just as a meme. I would literally go with the meme, go see Octane and be like, I'm with Octane, boys. Let's talk about this because I actually might have to work 10s that week. Because
Dude,
I
yeah,
don't have more
if
PTO.
I can pull it off.
Well, we got to go see Clerks that day, which is guaranteed. But
Yeah.
luckily, this ends and then we go straight to Clerks. It'd be a weird night. Fantastic. Well, I guess thanks for that, letting us know about a con. Galaxy Quest, good movie. Let's spin for a wheel.
Good movie. Enjoy it.
Please be the 355.
What is it?
Damn it! It wasn't Dave Made a Maze. Can we check if this is on? Bill and Ted Face the Music. We gotta check if this is on.
Yes!
I watched this once. I wasn't happy with it, but I'd watch it again, and maybe I'll like it the second time. There were parts of it I really liked.
Joystick. Put
I'm
it
checking.
on the Discord.
No,
'cause
hold on.
I'm
We don't know if it's there still.
True.
It is. We're good. We're good. Bill and Ted Face the Music. That's our movie for Thursday, boys. Whoop. All right.
Sweet.
So
I'm excited. I
that'll be
put that on the wheel. I haven't seen it yet.
I have. It's all right. I was hoping 355 for Joystick to have to, because he hates women. Or Dave Made a Maze is always it. Dave Made a Maze. I really want to actually sit down and watch.
I want to see
It is
that
the newest
too.
one.
And my biggest one that I've been waiting for is the fucking George Clooney. What's it fucking called? God, what is it? I can't remember. George Clooney, Swamp Boys, Soggy Bottom Boys.
Oh yeah. I know you know. Are you ready to sing the news song?
Yep.
Take it away.
Ba, 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 ba.
News. This is the segment where we watch news shit or talk about it with AIDS, with news. So as we always do, Sidewinder is first every time. So
Sweet.
here we go. Talk about this.
I'm prepared.
Are you? All right, go
So
for
prepared. Okay, so we're going out of order. A Virginia
9/11.
restaurant.
it. This is 9/11.
Yes. A Virginia restaurant decided that 9/11 would be a good marketing tactic to bring in people to be like, hey, I don't know, I feel really sad about the anniversary of 9/11.
I forgot.
I could really go for Remember Teeny. And
I would go
so,
for Remember Teeny. What's in a Remember Teeny?
It looks like it's key lime rum cream, coconut rum, pineapple juice, splash of served, very poorly worded.
It's key lime,
served up in
rum,
a
cream,
whip.
coconut rum, pineapple juice, splash of cream served in a whip with whipped cream, honey graham rim.
Sounds disgusting.
What about
but
the
anyway,
Freedom Flounder?
I would definitely have some Freedom Flounder.
Or 9/11
Pentagon
oysters,
pie.
not even subtle.
Pentagon pie is very sketchy.
I think the Flight 93 redirect is very insensitive, as well as the
Yep.
first responder flatbread.
Yeah.
Or the 2977 chowder.
Oh my god.
They don't have a smoked burger. Holy shit, Monk. The Pentagon pie actually is kind of funny in a way, but also fucked. But you can get the Never Forget sampler, which includes
so then
pretty
you
much
can get
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So some fucking asshole in Virginia was like, "Hey, I want to not celebrate, but he's like, I want to remember the casualties of 9/11."
But the Remember
And
Tea
he's like,
sounds awful.
Yeah, it really does. Like I have
And
no
the
desire to
pictures
try
of
that.
their oysters don't look that great. Are they cooked? Like I don't
Yeah, it
understand.
looks like they're cooked.
I
Why are they
guess.
cooked?
I don't know. The flounder looks okay. The redirect looks, I guess, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably eat everything, but I'm really hungry right now.
I would too.
I would get the never forget sampler right now, boys. I would have got it right now. My God.
But what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Is my take.
Bees.
Oh, so there's a royal beekeeper, and he got the job by accident, which I think is hilarious. So a guy his name is John Chappell. He's 79 years old. He's like a lifetime beekeeper weirdo. No, actually, no, he's
weirdo.
Not. I don't know. I mean, beekeepers are weird. Why? What are you doing?
I know,
Stop
right?
doing that.
You're gonna get shot.
Why are you doing that? But he bought his wife a book 30 years ago and was like, hey, because she loved honey. This is the whole story. His wife loved honey, and so he bought her a book on like how to beekeep, and he gave it to her. And supposedly, according to this article, she gave it back to him, and she was like, okay, great. Now you do it for me. And he was like, oh, great. I love you. Let's do it. So he started beekeeping in his own yard, and he made it like a whole thing. And the royal palace, he thought, was bringing him in for like a speech. Like he was going to show him and be like, here's why I love beekeeping. Here's what I do. And it turned out to be a job interview for the royal palace. So he got the job like 15 years ago. And there's a tradition amongst the royal beekeepers.
Go on.
That the royal beekeepers have to alert the bees to the death of the monarch. So this past weekend, he had to go to each hive and tell all of the bees that the queen had died. It was a very sad, I'm sure, emotional moment.
This is so stupid.
And he took it so seriously, according to the article. He's like, I hope that the new king will allow me to continue my beekeeping at the royal palace.
Yeah, it pays his job. Why wouldn't he?
He's almost 80, and he's like, I only do this as a hobby. I'm retired. I don't give a shit. Like, he was trying to kind of downplay it, but you could tell he really.
You could tell this is. He doesn't. Yeah, he's like, I never want to go home to my wife, who's probably burning the pork.
She's just like shaking when he gets home. Though. Give me the honey. Give me the honey.
Hey, how about this? I mean, I'd order it.
Is this everything bagel?
This is. Is Burger King still open? Maybe I'll go get that tonight.
Yeah, Burger King released a crucial sandwich staple where they are mimicking the everything bagel, which I think is disgusting because it has cream cheese, and cream cheese.
The bagel doesn't have cream cheese.
No, it actually doesn't have a bagel at all. It's actually a brioche bun with everything seasoning on top. So
I don't see everything at my Burger King. What's going on here?
I'm looking at it right now. You can get the everything Whopper, you can get the everything crispy chicken sandwich, you can get the everything breakfast sandwich. No cream cheese involved, which is important for me because cream cheese is garbage.
It came out today.
Yeah, it came out today. And basically the seasoning is poppy seeds, salt, dried garlic, dried onion, sesame seeds, caraway seeds, whatever that is.
That's caraway. Do you know what the caraway is, right?
Not really.
Cilantro.
Oh. Not a big cilantro guy. But, you know, Burger King trying to be innovative. I get it. Like,
hey, at least they didn't slap like Christina Aguilera burger menu where it's the same fucking thing. But
that's a very random reference. But yes, I agree.
This is fucked. Go ahead.
Which one is this? Oh, this
Execution.
one. Okay. So I don't know how the U.S. Navy is involved exactly, but oh wait, okay, so this is the U.S. Navy one. No, this is the
execution.
Undergarments. Yep. Okay. So a guy, he gets executed in Alabama prison, but they're required to wear undergarments the entire time of this. Which I read the entire article that Joystick sent me, and I still don't understand Basically, it's like the highlighted points are you have to wear full undergarments, meaning if you're a woman, bra and underwear, presumably. You also can't wear a skirt that goes above the knees, and also a blouse that's not too revealing of cleavage, which is very sexist, number one. But number two, why? Like, the guy is fucking strapped in the crucifix position. Like, what is he gonna jerk off while he's dying? Like, and if he is gonna jerk off while he's dying, let him fucking do it.
Yeah, he's
like,
gonna die.
What are you worried
But
about?
then again, he is a piece of shit if he's probably in that point.
Oh yeah,
statistically.
I'm not gonna read through the crimes that he committed because he deserved to be dead. But like, why are they so worried about what people are wearing?
Because
like,
Alabama is trying to distract.
I bet I know what it is.
What is
I bet I know what it is.
Tell me what it is.
Because if he's strapped down on the gurney and he's like spread eagle and he gets a boner while he's dying, I bet that's problematic. That's got to be what it is.
Do you think actually getting the injection? Do you think that bone skis you?
I probably would. Yeah.
You probably would, of course.
Especially if they like sedated me first.
Do you
and I
ever
was
taste
like,
Did you ever do an oil check? Now, hold on. Let me rephrase this. This. This was talked about really late at night on Saturday night with Conti. Conti, if you're there, I'm not calling you
I'm sure
out.
Kazi is.
100%. I just want to know, am I the weird one that doesn't oil check? Conti, can you vouch? Can you vouch? What do you mean you've done that?
I've done it by accident. I don't want to get into details, but it's happened by accident.
Like you're like, oh, I got it in my mouth. What do you mean? How do you do
Yes, pretty much. Yes, exactly. And like, oh fuck, I gotta wash my beard. Oh.
No wonder your beer was glistening that day, probably.
I mean, I don't know, pretty flavorless. From what I remember, it was an accident. Like I was like, oh, ah! Like it was a surprise. It's not like I put it into a petri dish and then sampled it.
What
or a ramekin.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
My context was like some people allegedly do it to ensure that they're healthy.
Oh, I don't care if I'm healthy. I wish I was dead.
This story sounds fabricated. That's why you're usually a court low. Oh my god. So yeah, I was just curious because of we were playing Tarkov and then that came up and I was completely confused.
I believe that from Conti. 100%.
Oh, 100% I believe him. But he made me in Baltimore seem like the weirdos.
No, you don't sample the product unless you're.
No, it's a health check. It's a health check.
I have an entire aioli business based on this. So.
That's true. And you're saying it's flavorless?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like really try it, but it's like, oh, whoops.
Oh, whoops.
And I've had plenty of girls who kiss me after, and it's like, it tastes like mouth.
I check my dipstick, and
anyway,
all I can think about is, oh my god, yep. All right, here you go.
Did I get the one that I sent you too, by the way?
You sent me one?
Yeah, but it was stupid. I can just.
Isn't this yours?
No, this is joysticks. I sent you one about the iOS update for iPhone.
Yeah, you could wing that one after. I forgot about it.
This one kind of sucks. I get it. The Navy has a bunch of videos of UAPs, and great, sounds good, but they're apparently refusing to release a whole bunch of them.
Because they're new.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, look, it would be a national security matter. We don't want to like divulge what our technology is.
I think it's bullshit.
But they're really good.
I think it's
they're
bullshit.
like, hey, guys, it's really good, but we can't show you.
I think it's no. I think this one because I do know about this story. I think it's dumb because of they just wanted to say this to keep that mysticism, like, hey, we got some big dick tech that we don't even have probably, but also as a way to not divulge it, like, hey, check out how big my muscles are, type of thing.
Yeah.
Another thing on it is this just feeds one where the article came from, which also keep this in mind. Was it a major news source? I think it's 100% a diversion. They're just trying to diverge from, they're one, trying to get more funding. Two, it's a diversion from all the other bullshit that people should be concerned about. The end. All right, tell us about
ScienceAlert.com.
I'm aware. Yeah, and also the sources for these articles were never divulged.
What a shame.
Yeah.
The last one that I was going to mention was iOS 16 is coming out tomorrow. Or no, they came out today, I think.
Okay.
For iPhone users, which if you're a green text, go fuck yourself.
You're right. I agree with you so far. You're speaking nothing but truths. Go ahead, continue.
Fuck the green text. You have the ability now when you're texting with another blue text, which are the good people.
You're right.
That you have up to 15 seconds to completely erase, edit. Well, that's probably it of the text. So if you're like, you're talking to somebody, let's say you get an alert.
I'm installing it right now.
I don't want to do it until after this, but yes, I'm going to. But say that like you're texting with somebody and then somebody replies and then you're drunk and you reply to that text, but you're still in the old text. You can fucking just delete it.
You really think that's going to stop you from calling someone a whore?
Call you a whore every day.
I know. I was going to say, no, I think it's good for like correcting typos and shit. I highly doubt it's going to, like, by the time you realize you're into the wrong person, 15 seconds have went by.
Oh, yeah. No, I think is it 15 seconds or 15 minutes? I don't know, but I think you have a decent amount of time.
iPhone, iOS 16, delete SMS messages. Let's just see what the time is.
It's not SMS because you can't delete it with people who don't also have iPhone.
What's SMS?
Yeah, that's what you said.
I said, yeah, I'm looking for how long. 15 minutes. It's at 15 minutes. Okay, that's a little bit better. 15 minutes is a little bit better. Yeah, I could see this actually being functional. I mean, I'll never use it because who gives a shit, but...
I will. I regret everything.
I know, it's just facts. So, this big dick motherfucker of a chess player...
what a dick.
He's a teenager, though, but he's 19, so it's okay. He's been accused of cheating 5 times as a world champion, and he has offered to strip naked to prove that he has nothing to hide.
Okay. So what's his problem?
None. He's offering to be completely nude because people are accusing him of cheating.
Oh, okay. But why would he have like supplementary chess things in his clothes?
Well, he's saying like people are using a computer to play for him, type of thing, like vibrations and all this other crazy shit. Earpieces, even though he doesn't have any.
Okay.
What he's gonna do is swallow a vibrator, and then when it vibrates a certain way, it's what piece? Like it's gonna be like the SOS shit. I don't know. That was funny.
Fucking bonkers. Are you kidding me?
You know what else is bonkers? There's a loose tiger in Louisiana.
What?
Yep. Authorities in Louisiana are investigating numerous reports of a tiger or other big cats loose in the city. There are several social media posts have emerged on Thursday and Friday reporting a tiger has been seen walking around Huauma's downtown areas.
This is very much up Joystick's alley. He loves the cats.
He does love them pussies. So that'd be pretty fucked up, though. Could have came from a zoo. Someone brought it in illegally, blah, 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 blah. I would be very not happy getting killed by a tiger.
I don't know. I could think of worse ways to go. A garage door falling on me.
Oh, my God. The man runs a Dunedin marathon inside a giant homemade beer can.
Why?
He ran a whole marathon, which is 600 kilometers nonstop for 4 days in this giant beer can.
Why?
It took him 101 hours.
Okay. Why?
He did it. Also, the strong ones fucked him up. He actually did it for something. Bring awareness to something.
Yeah, because he's only creating more heat being inside of.
Right. It's AIDS. It's AIDS. There's no doubt. I mean, you got attention, right? We're talking about it.
Yeah. Hey, good for you. You have
Remember
attention.
last week when we talked about how nurses were overpaid?
I sure do.
Turns out we were wrong, as 15,000 nurses in Minnesota are striking for being underpaid.
That
weird.
is a coincidence. That's a coincidence.
Weird how that happens. It's weird
You know
how
what's really funny?
how I was the one saying nurses are underpaid, and everyone shat on me. Everyone was shitting on me, saying no, they're well paid off. Blah 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 blah. And now they're fucking 15,000 nurses are striking in Minnesota for being underpaid and have difficult working conditions. Weird.
I agree with them, and also, you know what's funny is my company is going to travel in scabs to work in their place. This is fucked up. Like, I completely agree with the nurses. You are underpaid. You should be able to have a livable wage with decent benefits, but my company's going to ship people in from another
scab the shit out of
state.
you.
Yeah, we're going to scab the shit out of you.
I know. Heckling this. I know. I'm just saying, guys. How's Tool the Angel in this? Well, if you paid attention last week on Chewing the Soggy Rag, I did make a point saying why are nurses a very pivotal part of our healthcare, which even though our healthcare should be free, but that's a different topic. Why are they so underpaid? You watch any media of any television shows or movies, they're always low paid. They're always poor and barely getting by, which makes people wonder why even try to go to that field when it's so underpaid.
So here's the thing. Nurses, if you get an RN, a license, you can work in so many different areas. It's the areas like fucking ERs and you know, hospitals, stuff like that. They're right. Like, they are underpaid, especially during COVID. They deserve so much better.
And Blue Cheese Man, you're wrong because you're grouping all nurses all together too. When the average CNA salary is only $30,000, and an LPN
CNA is a certified nursing system. LPN is a licensed practitioner.
Right.
That doesn't count.
48. They're still fucking required.
That's
though.
a 2-year degree. That's a 2-year degree.
Still getting paid less than someone at fucking Target.
Yeah. RN and above is all that matters.
No.
LPN, CNA, fuck them. Like, I could do that right now.
Again, getting paid less than people that aren't caring
to
for
the
health.
CNAs and LPNs. Apologies, but like you did less work to get there. Like,
You're
RNs
literally saying someone who's in charge of people's health to a degree.
No, like CNAs are like changing diapers and shit. Like,
do you want it? Would you rather flip a fucking burger or change some guy's diaper?
Flip a burger.
My point. Would you rather be a garbage man and drive around picking up people's garbage, smelling it all day long, or flip a burger?
Flip a burger.
Here's the problem: garbage men garbage people make a shit ton of money.
Garbage humans.
They make a shit ton. Hey, Target raised their base pay. I know. My point is, anyone in a healthcare field, even getting a 2-year degree, should still be paid significantly more.
Okay, but like, that was the thing you guys talked about last week that I had trouble with, was because there's a lot of difference between the education involved. Like, you have to you have to spend a lot more time in school to be an RN versus a CNA or an LPN.
You got to understand the one things that are boosting those averages up to like 80,000, even though 77,000, is states like New York, California, Illinois, even Minnesota's raising it up. There are RNs. There are Puerto Rico. I don't know if you want to count that 30,000.
Sure.
Every other place, if you want to look at just pure quantity, 60,000, maybe 50,000 for RN. Iowa, 60,000. Kansas, 62,000. Florida, old people, 65,000. Arkansas, 61, but we saw their things.
It depends on the,
Alabama, 60. Nebraska, 64. North Dakota,
I'm just saying-
63. Ohio, 68. Good job, Ohio, I guess. Oklahoma,
Ohio's
who cares? They're
great.
only okay.
Ohio's the only reason. they
South
have a job
Dakota,
right now.
58. Underpaid. Why does Sidewinder doesn't want to pay nurses? I don't know. I mean, again, clearly they're striking over it. So West
Yeah.
Virginia,
And I
born
have
and
control.
raised, 63. They're under
That's not
fucking
bad.
paid.
I mean,
63?
okay, yes, but it depends on the job you take. You're
No,
talking
you're
about
RN.
the median income. It
Okay.
doesn't matter what your license is. You have so many options. Once you get your RN, you can do
Yep.
fucking
How many student loans
whatever
do you have?
you want. 0.
Bullshit.
I have none.
No, not you. If you became an RN.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, knew none because we don't have them. Ask Dog Woman how much her daughter makes. I know how much her daughter makes. I'm well aware how much her daughter makes. Also still underpaid. Now her herself, here's the thing though. She came from a luxury where she's able to not have to care, where she was able to wait and say no and get there. A lot of other people aren't able to do that. But also, Dog Woman doesn't have a family.
Who's Dog?
Not Dog Woman. Dog Woman's daughter doesn't have a family. It's the one who Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Okay.
And she's actually still even still about Dog Woman, and you're using that as an example. I know Dog Woman still gives her money. Just for the record. You know how I know this? Because I know both sides. They both even admit her mom gives her money. Not a good example for Dog Woman. Now, Dog Woman makes a lot of money. Dog Woman makes a ton. But also, she has been in the field long enough where she has the experience and is able to get it. She's been there forever. And also, she doesn't work in the field.
Yeah, exactly what I'm
that's
talking about.
Yeah, but she doesn't work. But the people working in those
So
hospitals,
she can have the same she can have the same license as her daughter and
Right.
make significantly more money.
but no
it's
one
still
would pick
an
her
RN.
daughter to be an RN to
I
manage
know,
a
but that's
bunch
why
of
your
people.
statistics are skewed because of that.
Right, so they're even lower.
Maybe, I don't know.
Exactly. That's my point. Fucking exactly. So much they're striking over it. And yeah, they're striking for safety reasons. Yes, you know why? Because people are willing to do shittier things if they were paid adequately for it. You know why people do that? Crabs, oil drilling. People get paid a shit ton for those horrible situations.
Crabs.
Yeah, people who get those deadliest catch, because they're like harvesting all the crabs is actually a horrible working environment, but they get paid a shit ton to go do it.
Like the STD?
No!
Crabs?
No, the critter! What?
Why would
Yes.
crabs be in Minnesota?
They're not. I'm saying people will do work in horrible environments if they're paid adequately to work in those horrible environments. And unfortunately, 15,000 nurses also agreed with me last week where they're underpaid.
We got the scabs.
Also, if they were so well off, nurses in every form of media would not be poor. And you fuckers saying they are overpaid, I think that's just you guys picking those one-off situations.
No, but I work with traveling nurses and I know how much they make. And yes, they have to go
Scabs
out of
get paid
state.
a lot.
They're gonna make so much.
They
from
are.
this situation.
Yes, they are.
And it's gonna keep me employed.
No, that's only 3 days worth. They're only striking for 3 days.
It's unresolved, so it could take as
You're
long
right.
as
It will
takes.
happen probably again, but no, they said the strike. For Minnesota, they have to tell them how long they're striking for, and it's only 3 days, and they have to give 10-day notices between each strikes.
But then if it's unresolved,
Then there'll be 10 more days notice, and then it's going to be we'll strike for 5 days, etc. But they
And
got to give notice.
I'm gonna clean up because I'm a Minnesota guy at work.
I'm just saying. You guys were picking examples of people who are old as shit, have been in the field forever, that they're now working as pretty much project managers for health plans. Not the same thing as people working in the hospital.
But that's my point, is that the research that you're doing varies based on that.
Well, the ones that are striking are the ones who are in the hospitals, who are underpaid.
The scab for a joystick.
Her daughter still takes money from her mom.
So I take money from my mom.
Not that much.
7 million.
No, it's not. And I know how much her daughter makes. Her daughter also went in. It's not technically. Well, she is a nurse still. She works in fucking mental health areas where people who are literally insane, allegedly insane.
And that's probably an area where they should make a lot of money.
They should, but the people who also go in when you crash your car and they're like, "This guy doesn't have hair. What are we gonna do?" Like, no, that's normally like that. Well, we'll repair his missing arm.
His hair all burned off.
People who have to deal with death constantly should be rewarded financially for having to deal with that
100%.
such a thing.
My only argument was a CNA and an LPN are not equal to.
They're not equal. They're not equal to the point where they should be paid the same, but they should be paid substantially more because those jobs suck.
Yeah,
and if the
because
job
you could work
sucks,
at Subway.
I get paid
and not
equal or
change
not
a
more.
diaper.
Literally,
Yeah.
a fucking LPN is making less than someone in fast food. The only reason fast food went up is because people were bitching enough. They're like, yeah, $15 minimum wage. But right now in Alabama, Arizona's equal. Georgia, Guam doesn't count. Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, not Maine. Minnesota's borderline. Mississippi, they're all under.
I can tell you from my job, we actually
Exactly,
travel LPNs
Majestic.
in. No, we travel in LPNs. We pay them to we pay for their travel and we pay them. I don't know what we pay
Hospitals
them.
get grants from the states, get grants from the cities, get money from everywhere else. On top of charging people what they do, they can afford to pay them more. But the shareholders want to billion more.
I don't have anything about that. All I know is that we actually pay to travel LPNs, which you would think LPNs are a dime a dozen.
No, if you can afford the scabs, if you
I'm
can
a
afford
scab
paying
boy.
scabs, there's obviously money to be loosed around, right? So,
what do you got next?
Also, I was right last week, so suck it, everybody. So this one is actually, I'm a mixed bag about this. So Facebook, being cunty as they are, they're releasing a microphone to do metaverse with. Now, here's the problem: instead of like we have noise canceling headphones, it's a noise canceling microphone. It goes up to you and it cancels all your noise in front of you, so it's like a muzzle. So, on one side, I really like this. On the other side, it looks stupid. But when I do VR, I would actually like this if the microphone actually like has a lot of noise suppression in it.
You just want a stormtrooper helmet, like
no,
so
I
Timber
legitly,
can't hear you.
legitly think this is a good idea. If for VRing, if it doesn't pick up on other noises like breathing and everything else. If this truly works. I will get one and give it a shot. Fuck it, for the VR streams only. This would make me VR stream more if the mic works, and also if there's a spot where you can put a straw in it, so I can drink. 100%.
I would love to see you live stream, but from the outside where you're wearing a fucking Darth Vader.
Oh, dude, it'd be rad. Well, I have all the other stuff. I have all like the bands for the legs and everything else. I would really honestly like this.
It just seems very unnecessary.
But people think it's, well, it is unnecessary, but so is VR. I think VR is grossly unnecessary. They say this will retail at $140.
Okay.
I think that's not that bad either. If, again, it blocks the breathing. One of the issues with VR microphones that I've always found is that it's right under the fucking thing, so it picks up on everyone's breathing and the audio is shit. I don't stream VR because of that, or I stopped streaming VR because of that. $140 is gonna be crap? I don't think so, because all it is honestly gonna be like a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi microphone, wireless, so it's gonna be like a regular fucking dongle. It's not going to be like the best microphone, but if as long as it has noise suppression in it to stop the breathing, I think it's going to be fine. I think it has a chance. They don't have to put any bells and whistles in there. It doesn't need to be the new thing. It just needs to stop some of those annoying noises that mitigate people who are streaming to do it. Now, they don't actually have this built for streamers. This is built for people trying to be in the metaverse. But fuck that. I want to use it for streaming. I'll buy it. I'll give it a shot. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Enjoy your metaverse and dying slowly.
Hey, have you ever wanted to go to college to be an RN, but also you
Oh,
didn't have
what?
the time? Yeah. If you went to Minnesota State University Mankato, they could build a program around you, as well as they have a great fucking esports team, as well as you can become an RN and get paid less than what you should.
I have a T-shirt on. I didn't realize I was wearing the same T-shirt of
It's
this
amazing.
advertisement.
It's not an advertisement.
What?
It's a endorsement for no value.
Endorsement, yes.
That's how much I believe in Minnesota State University Mankato. They don't give me it. I just shout it out anyway.
Dropping the Mankato coming soon.
Hell yeah. And last but not least, another reason to hate Musk, besides his being a twat, in Boca Chica launch site, they burned 68 acres of brush at a protected refugee. Which brings me a couple things. Why is there a launch site near a protected refugee? Two, what the fuck? This is a shitty thing. Protected refugee could be from animal life that's rare there, important to the area. But they did it.
Where is this?
And Boca Chica.
Boca Chica.
It's only legal if you're poor. You're right. You know what they say? And they say, I mean, I'm going to say it again. Laws where they only have a fine as the punishment are only for the poor.
Yeah.
It is true. Speeding tickets, doing anything
Walls.
where the only punishment is financial loss. That law is only for the poor.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
I also completed the LOTR series too. Well, yeah, obviously he's pandering to his fucking audience. What else is new?
What? Nobody talking about the LOTR.
It will help. Always good to burn grass every few years, not to protected refugees, where endangered species might be the only spot they're at. They're protected for a reason. Otherwise, they do controlled burns. Also, I don't think oil-based controlled burns are good for the environment.
Probably not. Is that how they do it with oil?
No, but they did here because one of their fucking things blew up.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Stop being dumb.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Are you good? Ready?
Can I take a pee-pee?
Well, you got to do the noise. You got to sing the song.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba.
I was drinking at the wrong time. Go do your pee, and then we'll go to the long dong room.
All right. Hell yeah.
So let's talk about what we have going on this week. I know we talked about a bunch today, but we're going to talk about it some more. Tomorrow, we're going to big dick it. Tarkov, maybe some Apex, get in there real deep, trying to get in there. Play very aggressive, play very hostile, play very mean. Wednesday, we'll be on a little late because I'm going to do a happy hour after work near my work. So if anyone's in the Prior Lake area and wants to go have a beer after work, hell yeah. Thursday, Prime Directive. We're going to watch the movie Bill and Ted's. I don't remember what the subtext to it was. It's not even the last one. The latest one. It was on Battlefield. I know. I might actually pop into that. I heard Battlefield 2042 might be a good load of fun. I might load that up. Hunt Showdown and Cycle might be tomorrow's too. We might just jump all the shooters around, feel it out, feel what feels good to play again. Friday is my birthday. It's on that date. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta do a birthday party. The answer is no, I'm fucking not, but I will be streaming on my birthday. What does that mean? It means we're just gonna get fucked up. We're gonna play a bunch of non-silly bullshit. We're gonna play marbles maybe every now and again. We might just we're gonna do marbles in between. We're gonna play some stream races in between. We're gonna play whatever party games and reasons to drink we can, followed by a Baltimore Zone. We might do some scav runs here and there too. He's a good lad. Love playing with him, so we're gonna probably do that a bunch of times. Saturday, we're going to Distillery. So if anyone wants to go to Distillery in the daytime in the area, I'm gonna do that. At 2 is when they open, so I want to. It's gonna be that early in the day. We're gonna go to a Distillery in the day, and then I'm gonna stream at night. Sunday, I'll probably be hungover. Monday, we're not doing the show next week on Monday. We're probably gonna do it on Tuesday or whatever. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to Tenacious D instead. And then more of the same. We're gonna try to make some improvements. We're gonna try to make some changes, make new shows even. We're drawing blanks. I'm hoping to bring back for a Halloween special. And maybe even a Sims challenge again too that I might even take part in. Sims challenge, if I do one, will be a Halloween based challenge. Also in October, we're gonna pick every horror game we can. Hopefully Sheila Art brings out his. Hopefully the other guy who makes observation duty brings out his as well. Also, Phasmophobia has a huge update coming at the end of this month. That's supposed to be Big Dick. So that'll be pretty sick. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. October, I love Halloween, so we're gonna try to emphasize the maybe Mortuary Assistant will come out with a new update, which he did mention that there would be probably a new update for that game as well. But yeah, if anyone knows any horror games too that aren't shit, can't emphasize aren't shit, or also don't cause dizziness. Now I do notice I do get a little dizzy from drinking too much, not drinking water, from games that have that VHS glossy overlay thing to it. I hate it.
Drink a little water sometimes.
Yeah. All right, let's do the last segment of the day.
Okay.
Pretty much, which is Long Dong, which I gotta do the fucking bullshit.
An
Hey, you said
indoor
you're
home
hungry,
security
so-
camera.
Wrong
captured something
button!
Pretty creepy.
Don't worry about that. I also forgot to get rid of that. Don't worry about it. Any of the Lovecraft ones? No, Lovecraft ones have been really AIDS. I usually think Lovecraft games are overrated as shit. But Phasmophobia, with their as big of update as they're having, I think is going to be really fun and kind of refreshing and new. So I'm really hoping.
Hey, maybe I'll play. I know how to play that sometimes.
Didn't I give it? Didn't you play with us before?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, that's right. You died a bunch.
It was not. Yeah, I don't understand the WASD.
You'll figure it out. Do you have Pummel Party? Yes, we play Pummel Party a lot, or we have. I win all the time, so it's not fair for a lot of people, but I usually play it. We have a couple of other games that make it a little bit more fair, that are kind of party-based games that me and Lucy did try. I can't remember what they're called though, but I do have them. What was it called? I'm actually looking at my Steam roster and I don't see it. Then again, I'm not really looking that hard, to be honest either. It was called something stupid. It's not Pummel Party, but some probably also we'll do Fall Guys on Friday too, just because it's funny to drink to that game.
I still haven't done that yet.
It's
I haven't.
fun to drink to it, man. It's so fun.
I don't have any plans Friday, so maybe I'll be around.
That's the hell. I was drinking, party, and play games and stuff. All right, so this segment, we don't have a lot. No, why don't we have a lot?
We don't have a person. There's usually a person between us.
He sent a thing. I'm gonna read his thing. Maybe I guess my phone turned on, so that's kind of impressive in itself. He sent me a thing
got
to
iOS
read.
16.
That's true. He sent. Oh my god, this is so fucking long. I hate life.
You have to read the whole thing.
I'm gonna read this. This is from Cheeseman. Tom DeLong posted this. I'm quoting going forward. And I hate myself. Going forward, I'm quoting. You are a transducer. Consciousness flows through you. When you think negative thoughts, the energy switches polarity and then goes inward to create pain, discomfort, rejection, disease. When you think positive thoughts, consciousness throws not only through you, but outward, creating a levitation effect that feels weightless and uplifting. When a group of people get together and focus their positive thoughts and their attention, it has an amplification effect and direct matter and changes other psychic fields, thus changing the world, I guess. It was cut out there. So here's my problem. He said the CIA said this. I don't believe that. Secondly, I really feel bad about this type of behavior because that message that was just there alone. Man, you're sitting real far back, Shorty.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
Yeah, the issue with this that really it really is upsetting is because saying all negative things bad happens to you, but if you're thinking positive enough, you can like pretty much overcome or heal anything, which is kind of the message I'm getting from this. The reason I don't like it is because people going through treatments for diseases, ailments, genetic things, pretty much are like, oh, I don't need to take my medication if I just use the power of consciousness.
Yep.
And I'm just super positive, and we all believe as a group together, we'll overcome this thing. And I think that is such a dangerous message. Besides all your other holistic bullshit, I think that's fucking dangerous to even spew that nonsense. Yeah, Tom Heal. Yeah, besides all his fucking chemo, which I know Monk knew about. I think this is a dangerous mess. No, because Mark Hoppus got head cancer, and he overcame his cancer. He's in remission. But Mark Hoppus also did chemotherapy. No, he did chemotherapy. Like, obviously.
Okay.
And my thing is, when you say it with this very certain, the good things bad, or good things good when you think good things, bad things bad things happen. One is the same message that all those crystal and healers say, but also if you had someone who is so very believing in this shit, you might impact them to not treat proper care, which I actually get mad about this. Like, that type of dialogue pisses me off, because I want people to get their care.
No shit. Like, people, I don't know. People who need medical attention need it, and if they're believing in bullshit that, like, holistic care, like, sure, some of it is legit, like, whatever. I don't subscribe to it, but I don't know, maybe. Like, who's right, who's wrong? I don't fucking care. Like, if I had cancer, I would probably go to a fucking hospital. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Right?
Anyway.
I want to know, did Tom DeLonge get the COVID vaccine?
I don't think so. I thought that was established a long time ago.
He did.
He did?
I think he did.
No way.
Yeah.
The question is, has he ever been on the Joe Rogan podcast?
He has, 1 billion times. Are you kidding me?
I have no idea.
Oh, he totally has. Not for a little bit, but he's been on there a lot. Cheeseman will send you 1 billion links about it, and it's also AIDS. Crap about this during the loon, and I was legitimately giving. Yeah, I bet you were. My point, my big ultra issue with it is when you bring holistic, completely no proof to anything other than people jerking off. Steve Jobs had a curable cancer. He believed in holistic shit. He died from it. That wasn't completely curable, but it gave him a better chance. And he's like, all I gotta do is eat fruit and seeds. And now he's dead. You give other people who are like, nope, I believe in this. I don't need this stuff. I can fight it on my own. And they die when they don't have to. And the reason they don't have to is because they believe in this type of bullshit. And the fuck thing is, this has nothing to do with aliens and UAPs. This is this consciousness fucking crystal ball shit. That is fucked.
I mean, I get it in the sense that you don't want it. So, like, right now, I take no medications whatsoever, but I have taken medications for depression, anxiety, whatever.
Right. Well, no, what you got to do is just think positive.
Exactly. So,
once you smile
for some
more.
people, that works because, like, I don't take anything right now, and I feel almost the same. So, like, I get that there are people who feel that way, that are like, well, it didn't do anything for me.
That's a different avenue of 1 billion things.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. So also Mark Hoppus celebrates COVID-19 vaccine. So he also took it. I'm fine with holistic if it means combine evidence based with aromatherapy if it helps relieve anxiety. There is also a deal with this with is an MD holistic. If you know what the thing about holistic? If it actually worked, it wouldn't be holistic.
It would be something.
It would be AIDS.
Oh.
Then it's just medicine. You're fucking right.
I have AIDS.
I have AIDS. There it is. That's the whole thing. Like, okay, now I agree with some things. Like, it's like if you keep into positive spirits, you can get some, like it's better for you than when you're down, or your body will react a little, like, not your body will react, but you might be in a higher spirits, which might change your outlook on how you actually feel. Because if you're happy and you're feeling shitty, feels a lot different than when you're feeling shitty, but also you're negative as fuck. it's gonna change it's gonna change everything.
And also,
What a
not
chipmunk
to mention,
message me.
would you use holistic or natural deodorant? Because that is horrible, and you smell like shit. do you want to smell like shit? Like, I mean,
my point is like this. I think this logic, this line of thinking is dangerous. It's dangerous outside of me even just picking on
100%.
This is dangerous because of people who are even more fanatical in this cult than certain people are, might actually not do what is in their best interest because they're so far believing in this. You know what people believed in? They believed aliens were going to save them, and then they drank a Kool-Aid with cyanide in it. You know,
I remember that.
Yeah. So,
and not to mention Independence Day with Will Smith, the people sitting on the roof.
Oh, that's true.
I believe. Yeah.
And then they're all dead. I think this, to believe that our bodies are like it's also kind of arrogant of humanity to think that our brain has this capacity that we're able to generate all this power. Because they're like, well, we only use 10% of our brains. That's not technically true. But also, if that were the case, let's say this is true and people had this power to cure. Certain people were able to do these miraculous things. One, why isn't it on video on a higher resolution? Two, what kind of selfish prick isn't healing the sick?
But dude, I mean, honestly, to get even deeper into it.
What kind of selfish fuck who, if Tom DeLonge knows a name of a guy who could cure someone of life-threatening cancer, why the fuck isn't he doing it?
Okay.
Selfish.
How about every religion ever? Like, why hasn't Allah?
That's a different thing.
Cancer yet?
Well, that's another thing too, because they say like with that one they count it out as hardships to find the soul, and then you find a better afterlife because you had such a hardship of life, and that's built into their fucking cult. It's fine, and not Allah's just a cult. Christianity is a cult, and all the other ones are cults.
Every religion is a cult.
But the reason why those ones at least in their fucking their scripture wrote in a clause saying, yeah, life's hard and difficult because we're going to treat you later. And at least that's built into it. Tom DeLonge doesn't have this.
Well, in 2,000 years, he might, because all religions, the only reason they're considered legitimate is because they're old.
No, because
people thought this.
They call Scientology legit.
Okay, wow.
I'm just saying, buddy.
I've already said all of them are bullshit. So
I know, you're right. But my saying is the reason why it's not just old, it's the ones that people are more familiar with. But there's religions that are just small and tiny that are not super old either. But hey, my phone finally updating. I guess it wasn't updated before. So I don't know. I just hate with this all-knowing straight up and saying it's from the CIA, which I also tried to Google the CIA showing this. I could not find. First off, from the CIA, let's fucking talk about that. Okay. The CIA, that whole big organization, they're all like, yep, consciousness, boys. How? Not an individual at the CIA? Why the whole organization? Is it to maybe make your claim more valid when it's not? And who at the CIA said it? Because I tried to Google this and I was unable to find it. They're going to plant on my T cells. Oh, dude, you're gonna become a zombie, dude. And also, Deep Space Nine is as slower as the zombies in Resident Evil, apparently.
Shut the fuck up about Deep Space Nine. Do not talk about Deep Space Nine.
That was a good strategy guide quote that I couldn't believe existed. I think it's such a dangerous fucking thing. Like, I believe what you want, but to spew this honestly on anti-treatment of, because that's what it is. They're gonna be like, oh, he didn't mean like that, or it could be skewed this other way. Honestly, it could, but the way I read it and the way it's also presented is, if you think, or a group of you think good things, miracles can happen. You can cure anything because of that's how much the consciousness works. But if you do bad things, you'll become a bad person. You'll become feeling like shit and you'll be negative. One, I've been negative forever and I'm not dead yet. And I'm negativer than anyone else. I hate it. I'm really mad. Like I wish he stuck to UAPs and shit because of going down this crystal curing holistic cultism is angering. And I'm even gonna read a stupid book tonight.
What? You're gonna read a whole book tonight?
I'm reading not the whole. I'm gonna start reading Secret Machines tonight. I'm gonna try to read a chapter a day. I know, and I'm gonna get mad now remembering this.
Anytime somebody tries to sell me on anything, I'm gonna be out. Like, so I had an actual door-to-door person come to my house and be like, "Hey, do you want to vote for this person?" And he like advertised all of the things that person was running for. And I was like, actually, yeah, like I'll probably vote for that person. But the fact that you made me get up in my house, put my dog in a crate, and then go and talk to you, maybe I'm less likely because this is bullshit. Like, stop fucking coming to my house.
I agree with the door-to-door. It's outdated. Back in the day, this is the only way you could know about people. It's an extremely outdated method, and I agree with you. Unfortunately, too, I think all the political ads and everything like that, I don't think there's anyone middle ground. I don't think there is. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's outdated system. And everyone is going to be so polar at this point, it doesn't matter. There's no one's like, oh, I go either. And it's why it's polar. It's not because of people are like, oh, some people believe in one thing so much and some people believe in the other. It's because of one side's radical and the other side's radical. Now, I say that the alt-right is radical in the sense of they hate people and they fear-monger and hate-monger. The left, some of them just as radical and pieces of shit, but at least they're being radicalized and not killing people, kids and stuff.
Yes.
So it's kind of weird about that. And I really hope they release Epstein's book because I don't care what side they're on. Yeah, right. I really hope.
No, he did?
No, it's the book of, it's his ledger of people who visited his island. I think anyone, I don't care what side they're on, if they're on the book, arrest them.
Yeah.
I don't care. Fuck it, I don't care.
It's very similar to
a pedophile, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
R. Kelly, like I have the same internal debate. R. Kelly, great music. Fucked kids.
So that's the thing too. People do also say you can't, like, if you take all the problematic that these artists did, you're not going to get good art like music, so you can't really like treat the art on a different level as a personality. And I disagree with that a little bit.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson. I mean, Michael Jackson.
I don't think Michael Jackson did it though.
Really?
No.
I mean, I think he was.
I'm not fully convinced.
I think he was more. Yeah, no, I do.
I think he was a fucking moron.
Innocent. Yeah, I think he was fucking creepy and.
Yes. 100%, but that wasn't guilty of the crimes that he was accused of. I think with him, I know we're coldly off base here, but I think with him, I think because of how he was a child star from the start, abused by his parents and just like showing out there.
Never had
a childhood. He was trying to grasp it, blah, 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 blah. Did he diddle kids? I don't think so, especially because the story of how the parents came, like trying to extort money and threatening. I don't think so. And honestly, I think if there was even remotely close amount, he would have got arrested.
No, I can totally.
He didn't have a good doctor or lawyer, I can tell you that.
I can empathize with Michael Jackson.
No, I don't.
Based on what you just said, I can empathize it. No, yeah. I can totally empathize. R. Kelly, though, was like a fucking predator.
Yes.
He was a predator.
And they're going to say the same about like other artists, but I can tell you this. You know who didn't diddle kids? Jack Black. You know who hasn't, at least so far, diddled kids? Peter Gabriel. You know who didn't diddle kids? Dave Grohl. Okay? And yeah, there are some good music out there, but they diddle kids. I think it's okay not to watch it or listen to it. I'm sorry. I don't think you should separate the art from the artist because honestly, they created it, and why should I let them profit off it? So no,
because you're always gonna have that in the back of your mind.
No.
What about? Did you see the Dave Grohl thing with the drummer Taylor? What's his face? His kid played.
That was pandering, but that's fine. Manson too. I don't listen to Manson anymore. But Manson's one's a little sketchy Because here's the
What's
couple things with
Manson's
Manson's deal. He's obviously into some BDSM lifestyle shit, and I'm not kink shaming that shit. Okay, I'm not kink shaming that shit. It's whatever. And honestly, if he actually did shit that was up there, once it goes to court, we'll settle that shit. Simple as that. I don't know. I haven't researched it enough. I haven't cared enough to research it because I haven't listened to his music in a long time. With that being said,
I never cared for it in the first place.
Well, my mom loved it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
Oh yeah, I was raised on that shit. So again, with the Chili Peppers, even no more Chili Peppers music. He hasn't been arrested yet. All we hear is some certain people's stories of Anthony Kiedis. Nothing's come to fruition outside of claims. Now, will it ever happen? Did he not do it because of that? No. I haven't researched it enough and honestly no one else seems to have. That is still just his underlying backstory rather than coming up with it. Now, will it come up with it? Sure it could. He wrote in his book. Why isn't he arrested?
Go to bed, Timba.
Why did that one woman who literally said she raped her sister get fucking arrested? I haven't read his book, so I don't know about
I have to be very careful because I'm Joystick Hero.
Yes, true. It was a pedal, but a predator. Manson, predator. I don't know if that's true though, because if you're the BDSM thing is a fucking different caliber of fucking. Yeah, I mean, shit. And also,
Don't
everyone.
keep shame.
And that's the thing. And people for the longest time thought he removed his ribs so he could suck his own dick.
Yes, I remember that very.
Yeah. Everyone remembers the sucking his own dick thing. So until charges are fucking claimed, or they have enough evidence to do it, I'll keep it open. But I'm also not listening to his music anytime soon anyway.
If you could suck your own dick, would you? Because it sounds gross.
I heard someone was able to do it. I read it on Reddit, so I don't know how truthful it is. But he said, sucking your own dick doesn't feel like you're getting your dick sucked. It feels like you're sucking a dick.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I believe that because it's like when you're jerking off, it's like the worst hand job.
Yeah, but you also know
because
people
it's your own hand.
Amber Turd's fucking victims too. So again,
I forgot about that.
Thank God just because of you automatically assumed Marilyn Manson was guilty because of how he looks and how he acts, which also is a bias. No, she did just there because he's a creep. She said Marilyn Manson's a creep because of how he dresses and how he acts. Doesn't necessarily mean nothing he did was consensual, and doesn't mean it was part of the lifestyle that he was in.
Also,
there's a lot of weird fuckers out there.
What doctor is consensually removing ribs?
He never.
Like,
never happened.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, why would a doctor remove ribs? Fucking.
All I'm saying is people were also pretty anti Johnny Depp during the whole thing, and then the new one came out, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, we were wrong." Yeah, no fucking shit. I'm gonna smoke it out, and he's a creep too. You only think he's a creep because of the
We've talked about Armie Hammer before.
Armie Hammer, because that documentary that came out, and honestly, he wasn't even on my radar because I don't even know. I still don't know who the fuck he is.
He was in that.
I knew him from
Facebook
the one.
Movie.
No, really? I knew him from the Nile movie only because I watched it recently.
No, he played the twins in
who gives?
Facebook movie.
Oh yeah, because that movie was so riveting. Point being. If there was ever enough evidence, I would trust that there would at least be starting litigation against him, and there hasn't been. Now, Armie Hammer, again, creepy as fuck, did a lot of shitty things. I don't know if he did anything
he was
guilty.
like drinking
Didn't look
blood.
Not illegal.
Yeah, I mean, involuntarily, yes.
Is it?
Can I drink your blood while you're sleeping? Or what?
How would you do that?
Boom!
How would you do that?
I don't know.
See, that's the difference. Army is under investigation currently, and when all the facts come out, I will judge him for it. I haven't read any of it. Also, he's not on my radar, so I don't really care. Manson, they've had investigations on him, and nothing's come to fruition.
Name was, if Armie Hammer's name was like John
not Arm & Hammer,
Davis,
which is like Sidewinder.
No, I know. That's what I mean. If his name was like John Davis, nobody would fucking.
We're
know
in the
who
wrong
he
room
was.
for this. We're gonna switch over.
Okay.
Much better. Much better. All right, keep going. John Davis.
Nobody gives a shit about Army Hammer
Here's the
except
thing.
for his name.
Army Hammer is the biggest example of 50 Shades of Grey, where everyone was okay with this fucking weirdo in the story being rich and doing all these things, but it actually happened. It's called Army Hammer.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. And now he works in a fucking resort in the Bahamas.
But everyone loved those movies, but he did kind of the same shit. Just saying.
Army Hammer, I get it. I mean, I would never drink blood, but fuck.
Hey,
I'm not king
that
shaming
one
you.
woman put it on her face to stay youthful forever. People drink blood. Hell, fucking vampire kids in high school drank fucking blood. How do you fucking drink blood? Someone's blood without consent.
All right, ToolCon 2023.
No, we're not drinking. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm not getting AIDS.
Come on.
My point is, how do you do it?
It's all a bit. I don't have AIDS.
I'm still not doing. I'm not eating your salsa. I'm not eating your fucking salsa. Okay.
But that's a good point. Did he actually like inject it or like with the syringe, or did he like bite?
I imagine
the
that would
neck?
be. I imagine, but again, high school kids drank blood all the fucking time because they were fucking idiots.
No.
Dude, the
Darwin.
goth scene and all this shit, man. Like, fucking, it was dumb.
Natural
He carved his
selection.
initials in ladies' bodies, then licked it while they were tied up. Again, fucking weird ass. Not illegal yet.
Why are you making me want to jerk off, Timba? What?
What? Again, and your basis is from that one documentary.
Yeah.
He's being under investigation. When it concludes, then fine. They figured it. I haven't researched this guy much, so again.
My whole point is,
it is,
if,
and he's
if
gonna
his
get a fuck for it.
if his actual job is that he's a fucking real estate agent, that's sad.
It would be fucking
Because
hilarious.
no, I think that's what the
I have
point,
no
the
idea.
whole reason that that's been advertised.
Where there's smoke,
But-
that's not even true at all. They said the same thing with that was the Johnny Depp case. They literally said where there's smoke because she had bruises on her. Because she said they beat him. This woman said they carved his initials on him while they were tied up. But then
And
now
Johnny
in the
Depp
Johnny
lost a
Depp
finger.
case, that's not the case anymore. So all we're getting is one side of the story. So when it goes to court and everyone sees both sides of what they're claiming to happen, then sure. But until then, all we got is one side shouting. Which I don't like to jump on people for it unless they diddle kids. In which case, then yeah, go for it. Fuck them. I mean, come on. If they're in Epstein's book, and get them out of
Yeah.
here. I'm just saying, Manson, same thing. There's loads of receipts. Okay, sure. Where are the receipts? Okay.
Yeah,
Manson's
Timba.
same
Send me the
claim too.
receipts.
He slides into DMs like a maniac. He's hot. He can do what he wants. There's a lot of more sicker people who do the same shit. Until
What's more concerning
it's
is
proven
that he's a
non-consensual.
real estate agent.
Is he a real estate agent?
Army Hammer real estate agent. Look it up.
I'm looking this up. He sells timeshares. Really?
Yeah, timeshares, not real estate timeshares.
Timeshare salesman.
It's 100% true.
I thought he was an actor.
He is or was, but he's fucked. Ever since that whole thing came out, he's fucked.
You're saying there's no proof. There is no proof yet because all we got is someone claiming it. Claiming's no proof.
Yeah, but obviously it ruined his career. He's been
Well, yeah.
blackballed.
You know what also ruined whose career? Johnny Depp's. I'm going to keep bringing it up because it's the same fucking thing.
No way. Johnny Depp will have another fucking.
Now he
A-list
will
movie.
because he won that case. If he lost it, he wouldn't have.
Yeah, but
But
I don't
before
know.
that, he did. During the first case that he did lose in London, he did. His career was over. They recasted him in the Harry Potter movies. The Pirates of the Caribbean movies weren't
he was
happening.
in Tusk.
That was after. That was before. I mean, that was before the claims.
Yeah, that was before. It was
So after that, his career was ruined. So again, be careful with just believing the claims because they're all over the place because people spread shit like wildfire.
yeah.
Simple as that. Come on, guys. It's the same shit. Think about it. Until things are shown in front of like, oh, you're right. And I will be like, oh, you're right. Unfortunately, everything seems like just people just waiting for people to fucking burn. And people like to watch people burn. That's the whole
But
thing.
that's the entire thing about America right now. Is like,
Yeah,
I can't wait to watch somebody fuck up.
No, everyone likes to watch people who are more well off or wealthy than them burn.
And
because it
fuck
makes
up.
them feel
Yeah.
good. And I try to avoid it. Now, Johnny Depp, I keep bringing him up. Did he do a lot of shitty things? Hell yeah. He's human. He did shitty things. We all do shitty things. Everyone judges him for his drug addiction.
But you can't judge people based on what they do in a fucking closed room with their spouse. Like, that's
Unless
different.
they beat them.
Of course, but like, he got his finger cut off. Like,
He did, because he didn't
that's
actually beat him.
not
That was the thing.
debatable.
You can judge
That's
them for
not
certain
debatable.
things, but like for their lifestyles of drug use, alcohol use, kink shaming, whatever they're into, you can't judge them for that. It's their own fucking thing. As long as both parties are in on it, who gives a shit? None of our fucking business.
course.
But people like to watch famous people burn. They've always have. Since Britney Spears even. They love to watch them burn.
She's still going through it.
If you were in your early 20s in the spotlight, people wanting you to burn, and then you went nuts
everybody.
because they burned, you're still going to be burnt later. Like, it's not going to go away,
100%.
unfortunately. Let's close it out with something more positive. You people who believe the media all the fucking time. And not saying mainstream media, just like the public opinion and shit. Today is National Video Game Day. I did play some scav runs today, and it was pretty fucking sick.
And you played Time Killers, the worst game ever.
I did, and I won it on all counts. National Chocolate Milkshake Day. Kinda wish I had a milkshake.
I'm good.
I know. National Peanut Days tomorrow. You have a peanut allergy? Fuck it. Eat some anyway.
Yeah, fuck you, peanut boy.
Yeah, which is also peanut boy. Which is also Defy Superstition Day. Superstitious, you have a nut allergy? Eat those fucking peanuts.
If you have a superstition, go fuck yourself.
Yes, bitch. Also National Celiac Disease Awareness Day. I don't know why.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, I know. It's not, you glucose motherfuckers, even though it's gluten. National Ants on a Log Day, which I guess is celery with peanut butter and
That's
raisins.
the only way I'll eat celery.
With peanut butter and raisins?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's worthless.
Oh, fuck. Wednesday is the 14th. Lame, because Wednesday is National Rosé Tequila Day. Get the fuck out of here. You know what
You
food
gonna mix
sucks?
them?
No, it's a type. Do you know gobstoppers are shit? That's it.
Yeah.
National Cream Filled Donut Day. I'm gonna probably get a donut that day as well as eat a hoagie.
I don't
Also,
like
come
those.
meet me in Prior Lake to drink for happy hour at 4 p.m. National
I
Sober
don't like
Day.
goo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nope.
Nope. Get the fuck out. Thursday is Butterscotch Cinnamon Pie Day. Didn't know that was a thing, and it sounds awful.
Actually, I like that.
Is it? It looks gross on the picture.
Cinema, I don't want to see it, but
It looks like a
verbally, it sounds
stew.
good.
I guess. It's also Felt Hat
stew?
Day. I
No.
don't have a felt hat. I kind of want one
Oh, yeah.
with a nice long trench coat. Friday, National Guacamole Day. I'm not making any, but I might get Chipotle that day so I can drink longer.
Okay.
Barber Day, not doing that. Collect Rocks Days. They're not rocks. There's minerals, Marie. That's pretty
terrible.
much National Choose Your Chocolate Day, but who gives a shit about that? Play-Doh Day as well. Who fucking, I don't know. Play-Doh's pretty cool, actually. National Tattoo Story Day. I don't want to tell stories about tattoos. They just look neat. Saturday is Batman Day. We're live. We're going to play Batman Saturday. And by that, I mean I'm not, because I'm going to forget it's National Batman Day, but I have every intent to wanting to. And actually, I'll play all the Batman
This
games.
is enough for me.
You're right. It's so cool, man. National Cleanup Day. Probably won't do that. And yeah. And then finally, Sunday is National Cheeseburger Day. Get your cheeseburger. God knows I will, because I'll be hungover.
Sure.
And then Equal Pay Day. Yeah, okay. Also, International Red Panda Day. Hell yeah. Who's some fucking red pandas?
Wait,
They're
what?
best.
How is
Also,
that international?
National HIV/AIDS and Aging Awareness Day too is also Sunday, but who cares about that?
AIDS.
But there we go. That's our show, guys. With a guest star, Joystick Hero right here. Tomorrow
It's me, Joystick Hero.
This week will be nothing but big dicks flopping around the corners. It will be great. And with that being said, guys, any last words there, Joystick?
No, just tune in Thursday. Maybe I'll be there. I don't know.
Also
It's called
Friday
the Prime
when we play
Directive.
Phasmophobia and drink excessively.
Maybe I'll be there